Hey everybody,
Hello.
who are you?
Oh, sorry, this is the wrong stream. I'll see you later. Oh. Hi, everyone. We're back with Metroid Prime. And
Two. Wait,
yes,
no, session 2.
Not quite that one, but
We're not
yeah,
there yet.
not yet.
I hope.
We're presumably finishing this tonight, right?
I think that's a pretty good assumption, because
Yeah,
we're
'cause you
at
got
Phase on Mines.
Yeah.
Which, well,
What's-
actually, that probably means nothing to the viewers, but that's essentially halfway point, I guess. A little
Yeah.
over halfway.
Yeah, I think we've got this then.
Yeah. I hope so, because if not, session 3 is literally going to be like 10 minutes long or something.
Yeah.
And I don't want that.
That would be a little unfortunate.
I don't know what the backup plan would be there, but... Well, actually, if it ever came to that, a Super Metroid speedrun probably would be the way to go.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It takes like, what, an hour and 40? It's a pretty good length.
Yeah, that'd be a good stream length if you did that after the fact. That'd be pretty
But then that would be
there.
weird, because then it's like, okay, the actual thing you came here for was like 10 minutes long, but an hour and 40 of this is just a Super Metroid speedrun stream. Why didn't you just call it that?
Exactly.
Also, wait, is this stream literally the same title as the last one?
I think
Yes,
so.
it is. God, I think I can change that without.
You can change it like while the stream's live. It's okay.
Metroid Prime Session 2. Yeah, that works.
Alright, cool.
At least it's not. At least it's not the wrong game this time.
Yeah, that
was fun. But let's pull the game up here. I just realized y'all could hear that the whole time, and just didn't see it. Yeah, look at our beautiful file.
Look at that. 41%.
Oh, we're not halfway through the game. I missed some scan logs, so that's probably... Well, actually, yeah. I don't know if percentage... No, I don't think it counts scans, so...
I don't think so.
It's purely items.
Okay. Wait, are you sure? Because I finished my game, and it's like not even close to 100%.
Well, you also didn't get all the items, did you?
Oh, well, I mean, like, it was like less than 50%, I'm pretty sure. Maybe.
And you missed a lot of items. I'm pretty sure it's item completion.
You're probably right. You know what? You're the Metroid
those missiles
expert.
add up. I don't know what to
Yeah,
tell
they
you.
do. I'll take your word for it.
Let's get into the fucking game. I don't. It's an interesting opening, by the way. I'm not sure what it represents in context of the game, but it's a pretty interesting like little graphic for the.
Oh, like all the bacteria or whatever they are.
I'm guessing that's Phazon.
Maybe.
Hold on. Are we running out?
There's like trivia about that. I'm sure. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. Like somebody probably knows what that's supposed to be.
Have I seriously been playing the game at this resolution? Hold on.
What's up?
I'm gonna lower my actual PC resolution so that the window is the same size but appears bigger to me. Because right now the game window is like this. It's like I could cover it with like 3 fingers.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's nicer. I like that.
Alright, cool.
Can you give me an audio check for the game real quick on like volume comparison?
Yeah, sure.
Run around shooting, and I guess I'll talk at the same time, just so you know.
Oh well, I'm gonna deafen real quick just so I can like really hear it.
Oh, sorry. This is riveting gameplay, I know, but we're just I want to make sure.
Yeah, we sound way better now.
I
just checked.
I apologize. Are we getting slow down? I don't think so. I fucking hope not. Don't want to do this song and dance again. Also, hello. I forgot about you guys. These are also new scans, even though we've seen these cannons for the entire game.
Are you serious, man? I really underestimated, how many there really are.
Yeah, because these things are actually just you may or may not notice, but these are stronger variants, but they look exactly the same. But because they're stronger, they count as new scans. So
funny. They're also on the wall as opposed to on a ceiling, I suppose.
No, they were on. There's like a little Oh, well, actually, you're right.
I mean, yeah, there's like a little attachment, but I don't know. Whatever.
Doesn't justify it either way. Also, we got our ice beam. Well, actually, that was a while back. Never mind. I don't know why I'm saying that like it's a new thing.
I think we had that for a while last stream.
We had that halfway through the stream almost, or near a quarter way through, a quarter to the end. But what I wanted to say about it is that significantly strong. Much like the 2D games, each beam that you get is actually technically stronger than the last one.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird when you consider that you can switch to each one, but I mean, I guess each one has its own properties, so I guess it still kind of works.
You can do super missiles with the regular beam, but not any other beam.
Yeah, and then you have to solve puzzles with certain Well,
yeah.
Most of the time, puzzle, quote unquote, just means opening a door with the color. But
oh yeah.
That's not really a puzzle.
Not the plasma beam, the wave beam. I think you can hit electricity with it.
Well, yeah,
or whatever.
We actually literally just did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think that's one of the better examples. Or I guess melting. Well, no, you don't really have to melt stuff with mandatory stuff with the plasma beam. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. The point is, I guess it still works. You can do other stuff with the beams, but on a strictly power level basis, yeah, no, they're definitely wave beam beats power, ice beats wave, plasma beats everything.
Yeah.
Which is nice for the 2D fans like myself who are used to that kind of thing.
Well, I suppose also some enemies only get hurt by certain beams.
Oh yeah, I think we're about to see that pretty soon here.
Yeah, I hate the enemies with white armor. They're such a pain in the ass because the ice beam is so slow.
Oh,
and they move so fast.
Because we're about to start seeing the trooper enemies. There's the power, the way which basically corresponds to your different beam.
Yeah.
Also, this guy's invisible for some reason.
Oh yeah.
What a time to start introducing that mechanic. Oh, fuck, what? Get out. Don't shoot. Get away from me. Get away. Get away. One ice beam should take care of them, though.
Yeah. These guys die pretty quick. I think even, just one wave beam will hit them or kill them, won't it?
No, it won't. I've tested. My first time through, I wasn't very experimental with the beams, to my detriment. I remember this area very vividly because I died here at least 10 times.
I do not like this area.
I'm already gonna get this thing ready because I know it's here.
Yeah.
We were just talking about you. Oh. They have some weird designs though.
There he is. What?
Oh, what were you saying?
No, I was just saying I'm about to see him on stream, and then I saw him.
Oh yeah, because of the delay.
Yeah.
These take 3 wave beam shots. Can't speed the process up at all. No.
Yeah, they're really
vulnerable
annoying.
to the weakness. As stupid as this sounds, they're weak to the beam that they are colored.
Yeah, you'd think it would be the opposite, maybe.
Yeah, you would think you'd have to sort of do some on-the-fly thinking, okay, what beats what? but no, like rock paper scissors. But no,
Yeah.
they had the brilliant idea of coloring themselves the beam they're weak to. So that's pretty cool. They're not even, and it goes beyond that. They're named after the beam they're weak to.
Really?
It's like Metal Man from Mega Man 2. He's weak to his own weapon.
Really?
Oh yeah, do you not know that?
I have played very little Mega Man in my time, actually.
Yeah, he dies in 2 hits on difficult mode to his own weapon and 1 hit in normal mode.
That is so funny.
Yep. It shall forever live in infamy as just one of those weird Mega Man just trivia things.
Right. Well, I know, like, in Mega Man, like, all of the bosses have a particular weakness to some weapon or another.
Well, yeah, that's the running theme of the Mega Man.
Yeah.
Like, that's the whole gimmick. But yeah, Metal Man is like weak to 3 different weapons, one of which is his own goddamn weapon.
Yeah. That is really funny to think about.
Like, whenever you're feeling down in life, and you feel like you're just failing at everything, just remember, at least you're not weak to your own goddamn weapon. Whatever that may be in life.
Yeah.
What weapon do I get from killing you, Dustin?
You can have a splatter shot from Splatoon.
Oh.
I suppose.
I don't know why I thought you were going to be way more metaphorical, but no, you gave me a tangible weapon.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that. It's just a splatter shot for no real reason. My weapon would be probably absurd sarcasm. Just, I don't know.
Okay, I'll do a more abstract one. You can have, like, the power of puns and stupidity.
Oh god. I mean, that's pretty useful.
Yeah, I think it has its uses, personally. Just yesterday, I was talking to Skyla, and I made, like, was that yesterday or earlier today? I think it was earlier today. Yeah, it was earlier today. We were talking about something in Death Stranding, a game that Kojima made, and we were talking about, like, some stupid drama that happened over it, and we like, in passing, we mentioned the piss mechanic that you can do. You can just let Norman Reedus piss at any moment.
Oh.
and I said I just wrote the words Norman Petus, like Peedus. Let me see what exactly she said, because it was really funny.
Penis.
Yeah.
I'm a victim of just falling for stupid spellings like that.
Yeah, I love doing that.
Like, there's a reason spoopy is so popular, but it's just the way people say the word now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know anyone who has said spooky in the last, like, 5 years. And actually meant it. You know?
Alright, I found... So I wrote... So, yeah, so she says, anyway, yes, pissing. And I said, yes, Norman Petus. And then she said, Jesus fucking Christ, and keyboard smashed. And then I said, that was too easy, I'm sorry. And then she says, your puns are so stupid, oh my god. So, that was fun. That was a good one.
That's kindergarten level, like...
I know, it's terrible, but I enjoyed writing it. I was like, haha.
It's effective, though.
Yeah, apparently. I like to do that kind of stuff for my stream titles as well. Like, if I'm not...
Oh, yeah, I've noticed.
The title of the game, I'll just do that.
It's either a pun or just an absolute bastardization of the original name.
Essentially.
Super
I have fun with it, you know?
Super Memetroid. I don't think that's the one you did, but no, I wouldn't put it past you.
Like, all of my Metroid ones were like the word meat incorporated
Metroid,
somehow.
that's right.
Yeah, Metroid, like Super Meat Rod.
Meat Rod, that's what it was. Meat Rod.
Yeah, Meat Rod is probably my favorite. I think I did Meat Roid. I don't know. It's all meat. I like doing that one.
Meat.
Oh, meat. Yeah.
What's the? I don't know why, but for some reason, just hearing that, oh, now all of a sudden I have that one Mario World ROM hack on my mind. I think it's called Mario's Mystery Meat. Something.
I saw Vinny play that.
I was about to say, yeah,
like,
that's because I saw Vinny play it.
yeah. That's a good ROM hack. I like that one. Like, do you know the meat character that Vinny like made popular? At least in his own stream.
It sounds familiar, but I don't think
a little worm with eyes and a mouth.
Oh well, I don't think I've seen it, but I've heard it alluded to.
Here, I'll put a. There he is.
Also, this is my. Oh, go ahead.
I just put a picture of him in Discord. I have an emote of him.
Oh, okay.
I would put an emote in Twitch chat, but Vinny doesn't have a paid emote for meat, so I don't have one on there.
Vinny, you make me sad.
All of his meat emotes are free on Franker Faces, which is nice because anybody can use them, but it's not universal on Twitch. So you know.
Oh well. Also, this is like my favorite little moment in the game right here.
Mm-hmm. So, oh yeah, like blowing up the guy.
He was probably so ready and just excited to just like get the jump on something.
Poor bastard.
I should name him something since I always look forward to encountering him on every playthrough. I should name that specific space pirate.
You should really.
I'm thinking either Larry or Kevin.
Those are good names.
I just came to say hi when I try and head to bed, so I won't be in shadows often. Well, that's fine. Okay. As long as you enjoy what you are here for, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, these guys are annoying.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Oh, sorry, did you say something?
I just said thanks for checking in to the person in chat. That's Adrian, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend.
That's him.
The guy in the Dane Cook picture. As you will now forever know him as, probably.
Does he have a Dane Cook picture?
No, I was referring to the one I sent you.
Oh, right.
Also, this is also one of my favorite scans in the game. I'll actually read this one.
Oh yeah, sure.
What is it exactly? Science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus, Erin's arsenal, based off of data acquired from her assaults on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command would dearly enjoy turning Erin's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Erin's power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes. Science team wisely decided to move on afterward.
Jesus Christ.
Look, space pirates aren't the smartest space terrorists out there. They're like grunts almost, I guess.
Yeah.
Who is worse, grunts or space pirates, actually?
You mean like Halo grunts?
Yeah.
I think Halo grunts are probably stupider.
That's generally what I hear.
Like they're really just cannon fodder. They're just Like, I don't know much about Halo lore, like outside of the games.
Mm-hmm.
As for like how they act outside of there, but in the games they're pretty stupid. And like if you kill the elite that they're being led by, they run away screaming. And I've never seen a space pirate do that, so
that's fair. It's generally what I hear too.
Yeah.
I am indeed Adrian Incognito. God damn it. It's not the same without having his face do the warp effect right after. Yeah, incognito.
I
sorry
almost
for that,
want to
chat.
go back and watch that video again real quick. In fact, I will.
Feel free. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoy that.
I just did. I watched it again. I like that.
Yeah, incognito. I also have a version that's just the warp effect clip, but it's just slightly zoomed in. I don't know why.
Oh, that's good.
Oh man. This part's it's like I think I said this last stream. This is the kill the mooks section, infiltrate. I wasn't a fan of it in Fendrana Drifts. Not really a fan of it here.
Yeah, I this whole area, like Phazon Mines, I am not a huge fan of. Like, the area itself is fine. It's just like the enemies are really annoying, especially. I think.
Yeah. No, I get you. Also, well, that's a really, really long chat message. Would you mind reading that for me?
Oh. Grunts are worse. They really rely on their sergeant, were considered cannon fodder, until an uprising brought them to be soldiers. And when their leader dies, they flee. They would even suicide bomb themselves to try and kill the player. All of that is true.
Okay, yeah, then that definitely... I can see it now.
And you know what? In Halo Infinite, I know that game's not out yet, but I saw like the E3, or it wasn't E3 this year, but it was the Xbox Direct, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
But they showed gameplay of Halo Infinite for the first time. There's this section where a brute or whatever like, literally throws a grunt across the map at the player with like bombs attached to him. It's
Bombs?
really funny. Bombs? Yeah.
Oh man. Okay,
It's
yeah,
so funny.
I understand it now. It's definitely justified title. Oh, I hate this room.
Hey, Kino, good to see you. Glad you're here.
Oh, hey Kino, glad to see you as well. Oh shit. I actually need to focus here because this guy's invisible and I can't lock onto him, and I'm very low on health.
You don't have the thermal visor yet?
Wait, does that work?
I think so.
No, it doesn't work. Yeah, I would have definitely used that on my playthrough if it worked in my first playthrough if it did work. Okay, I got him. Took a couple.
Oh, maybe it's the X-ray visor that like lets you see them.
Oh well.
Yeah, it's the X-ray visor. Wait, no, wait. Maybe not these guys. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think you can see that.
Invisible space pirates.
Maybe.
With the invisible space pirates, you can see them with the thermal visor.
Yeah,
that's
like we actually just showed that not too long ago. But that, yeah. Besides, you're not even led here until, like, you're only given a hint that you should have the X-ray visor after you come to this area.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make much sense. Yeah, that's really dumb, because that's a one-time enemy, too.
Yeah.
Also, this maze is surprisingly, I think I was surprised to figure out this maze is actually randomly generated.
Is it really?
At least it seems that way, because I've played this a couple of times, more times than I can probably count, and yeah, it's definitely, oh shit. Okay, we're good. It's definitely a different puzzle every time.
Yeah, or at least, at the very least, they have they made a bunch of variations of it.
Yeah, although I feel like it might be slightly easier to randomly generate it. Don't quote me on that, though.
Well, I think if you randomly generate it, there's a possibility that it might be impossible. I mean, if they...
Well, I mean, I guess there's ways to account for it. Yeah, I see where you're coming from, actually.
I don't know, I feel like it might be just more safe to have variations that they just randomly give you.
And they sure have a lot of variations, because so far I don't think I've had a single repeat.
Yeah.
Well, then again, I wasn't exactly, like, memorizing any of these, so...
Right. I'm sure
thank God.
the speedrunner would know if that's randomly generated or not.
That would be interesting to find out if someone...
Yeah.
Also did I say hi to Kino? I already forgot.
Yeah. We both did.
It's like that one time on the super stream when I read your message twice.
Oh yeah, it happens. I've done it too.
It's been a while since I've been able to hop into either of y'all's streams, so it's nice to be here. Yeah, we're glad to have you over.
Yeah, absolutely.
I heard, what was I gonna... I already lost what I was gonna say.
Oops.
I think I scammed the power bomb expansion. I don't... Not that it matters, because like I said, we already failed scan logs last stream.
Oh yeah.
But
it'd still be nice to get as many as we can, I suppose.
yeah, I'll definitely check the percentage at the end just to see what...
For sure.
As sad as it might make me if we're like at 98% or something dumb.
Yeah. It's a stubborn door. There you go. Oh.
Hey,
there you go.
You fought this guy before, now fight him again. It'll totally be harder this time.
Now is this guy a separate scan?
I wouldn't put them past them. I wouldn't put that past the developers, but no.
Yeah.
The doors have been unlocked, thank you. It's not like I was gonna check or anything. Imagine it suddenly becomes a Metroid game where you have to, or it is a Metroid. God, it suddenly becomes a Zelda game where you have to like get keys and shit.
All right.
I mean, I guess in the way your beams can be considered keys.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it.
At least the master key from Zelda 1, which is basically the key that you can reuse. So each beam is a reusable key, I guess, in a sense.
Yeah, true.
Same for missile, and I guess in that regard.
Definitely.
I've also been taking this a lot slower because phase-on minds can actually get the better of you if you're not focused.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the less we have to do with this area, the better, you know?
Yeah, like, you already saw how close to death I was.
Yeah, you were, like, below 1 bar of health. Which is, not ideal.
No. No. No.
No.
There you go. You do it a lot better. Well, I wasn't even. I was like trying to build up to it, but I didn't even end up saying it because I guess I thought you were going to do your no anyway.
I see.
Oh wait, how did I come this way? That's not the way I want to be going.
Whoops. Oh yeah, you can't go through there, can you?
How am I? No, I can, but it.
Oh wait. Oh.
I think it's just I think it just leads you to some. It's like it takes you to an area that we definitely don't want to be at yet.
Sure.
So yeah,
it's a real pain.
Sorry, just reminiscing on the fun time he had in this room.
Yeah.
We'll get to see him again when we come back here eventually.
Yeah, can't wait.
Will it be him, or is it just his idiot cousin who thought the same tactic would work again?
Like all being cloned with like no improvements.
Damn it. It baffles me how like incredibly vicious and formidable Ridley is as an opponent when all of the rest of the space pirates are space pirates.
Completely incompetent compared to him.
Exactly.
It's so funny. Well, it's kind of cool though, cause like, I like in like one of the few, computer like the lore that you can scan. You know, one of the few ones that I read was in this area actually, where the space pirates are like afraid of Samus, like literally afraid of her.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
It's like makes her like sound so fucking cool.
I mean, like, would you not be?
Oh yeah, totally. I would be.
I'm surprised the baby Metroid didn't.
What we're talking about with how incompetent they are.
Like, I'm surprised the baby Metroid didn't like shit itself upon seeing this thing running towards it at the end of Metroid 2.
Yeah.
But no, instead it Instead, it imprinted. Mama! The baby.
The baby.
Did I... I feel like I fucked this puzzle up because I wasn't paying attention.
So you're supposed to go up the yellow.
Yeah, I'm supposed to go up the yellow, but I wonder if I had it set up properly the first time and I, for some reason, went back to change it or something. Because I think I was already up here.
You had the yellow path laid out, then you took the blue for some reason.
That's what it was.
I didn't say anything because I figured you probably were going for another item or something that I didn't know about.
No.
No.
Damn it, Dustin, you could have saved me. You could have saved me the freaking making a fool of myself, but you know what? That's what we do here.
Yep.
That's funny. That's the kind of humor we do on these streams.
Clearly.
The scan.
I wish Halo had. Oh wait, what?
I didn't even realize there were some chat messages I didn't read. I wish Halo had this sort of idea on getting lore and shouldn't rely on Halo 5 or books. The scanning thing.
Yeah.
I haven't played Halo, obviously, but I think that I definitely see that working out pretty well for Halo.
Yeah,
You played
I
some of
played
them,
every Halo game except for Halo 5.
okay.
And Halo Wars, I guess, if you want to count those. And I have not read a single word of the books at all. And I love the games. At least the Bungie games I love.
Well, yeah, in that case, yeah, I definitely think that'd be something Halo could benefit from.
Yeah.
In some ways, well, I mean, you'd have to find a different way to do it that's not technological based, but in some ways, I think Zelda could work with that too. Well,
oh yeah, probably.
Actually, I mean, it kind of already does that by talking to townspeople, I guess.
Yeah, like the Sheikah Slate you have now too. I think you could scan now, I guess, in those games.
Oh yeah.
So all of them except 4 and 5, yeah, those are the ones I like.
I'm glad y'all agree on something there.
Man, with Halo 4, they
Whee! Oh!
So with Halo, like all the Bungie games, I guess not Reach. Anyway, with Halos 1, 2, 3, and ODST, the grunts had these really funny, like high-pitched screaming voices.
Oh, I think I've heard some of them.
You what? You've heard them?
Yeah, because I think I've had it. People like send. I've had like a couple friends send clips of like the game.
And like they spoke English and everything, so you could understand them, and they would say something funny, you'd laugh.
Oh, okay, yeah, I definitely have them.
In Halo Reach, and in Halo 4, they gave the aliens all new voice lines, then they actually sound like they're speaking like weird languages, and they sound like more menacing, and it's like, that's so boring compared to the grunts' original voices. Like, it's like you can't understand them anymore, so they're not like fun to listen to, and it's like, yeah, I don't know, like they still run away and stuff, and they like carry grenades with them when they run at you, and like that stuff hasn't changed, but the voices being changed kind of like ruined them for me. And in Halo 5, which was one of the only good things Halo 5 did, is they brought the silly voices back, which is a good thing. But I haven't actually played Halo 5. I just know that they put the voices back in.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. Okay, genius, that sounds great. You go. I'll wait to see where you die, and then I'll go somewhere else. Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, it's so good what the kind of stuff that they say. Like I'll play like all of the games and I'll still hear like new things from them. It's so funny.
I can't tell if the game's slowing down, by the way.
I'm getting kind of a lot of frame drops. Maybe not a lot, but like I'm getting them here and there, and I can't really tell.
That's concerning.
It just one of the most vivid ones that I've heard that I remember vividly is I shot one grunt in Halo 3, and another grunt across the room said he was my best friend, which is kind of terrible, but it was also kind of like, oh my god.
You moided him.
Yeah.
He was the only man I ever loved.
Yeah, it's just I love the grunt dialogue. I cannot fathom what possessed Bungie in 343 to take it out at one point.
Oh, hey, it's this part.
What part?
This weird-ass spider ball structure thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I just remember it now because I think you pointed it out at one point.
Yeah, my video. Yeah, I think I just went what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, you could do all sorts of cool things, like use bombs or roll around, shoot stuff, and this. What the?
Yeah,
fuck is this?
That's it. I'm glad you like that video.
I can't, because I just love that kind of stupid,
incomprehensible words.
Well, that and just the editing stuff and the I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if there's a. Sorry, I'm so distracted because I feel like the game's slowing down, but yeah, it's just I don't know. There's got to be a name for that editing / video style.
Yeah, I wish I knew a name for it, but I don't. So I just refer to them as nonsense. That's the best descriptor I have.
Frame drops up here and here too. Oh shit! I didn't change any settings. I don't think
it wasn't dropping nearly this bad last stream. At all.
Let me see. We wouldn't have anything. Maybe I should close.
Oh, you there?
No, I'm here.
Yeah, the stream started buffering. I'm not sure what you did.
Oh, was it?
I
didn't even.
Can't tell offline or just frozen now. Hold on.
Oh, it's red. I wonder what's. Yeah, what's this all about?
Downloading or anything, are you? Or uploading anything to whatever?
No.
Okay. Are you clicked out of the game right now, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, because Samus is frozen, just making sure it's not the video.
Oh, the game is running though.
Well, yeah, but Samus isn't moving. I don't think the game moves when you're clicked out of it, or if you have it minimized or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I think it's running now though.
Might be just OBS not capturing it correctly. Then it'll probably come back once you have the game playing again. Oh, I saw Samus move a frame. Uh-oh.
Could the frame drops be that bad that the game just looks frozen?
Well, Samus is moving now more than she was. Oh, okay, she's back now.
Let's see.
Let's take a look at now.
Still bad.
I think if it went down, it was only for a second. All right.
Does it still look pretty bad?
Yeah, it's. I haven't noticed anything different yet. It's she'll come back for a few seconds in full 30 frames per second, and then she'll stutter.
Could it just be the area of the game we're in? Maybe it's.
I don't know. Maybe. Oh, I think it's back. Oh wait, no, maybe not. Never mind.
This is. I think it went down. It was only for a second.
Yeah.
Wait. Huh?
What's OBS saying? Does it have a red?
It's red and it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, it went back to green for a second now. Hold on.
Does it say encoding overload?
Let me see.
It'll say it like on the left of where that red box
No,
is.
it doesn't actually, but it is like jittering from like yellow to green to red, orange.
That sounds like it's... Oh, wait. I think Samus is back now.
Feels like every time I like close the game, it gets back and then...
Okay, now Samus is frozen again. Oh wait, hold on.
What the fuck? I'm gonna try...
It seems okay now. Whatever you're doing right now is working.
I haven't done anything, that's the concerning thing.
Alright. Great.
My computer is also like... I could cook something on this.
Ah, that doesn't sound good. I remember seeing, like... This isn't exactly... Well, I just remember seeing viral videos of, like a viral video on YouTube that, like, someone was, like, cooking a steak on a PlayStation 3. It's like, okay.
Okay, I moved it over. I wonder if... I moved my computer a little bit. Let's just take a look at what's happening now. The game looks like it's moving faster for me.
Yeah, Kino says it's working better now.
What do you see?
I see it's working a lot better. Like, I think he's right.
I wonder if I was... Oh. I don't know how computers work, so forgive me, people, if I say something dumb, but I wonder if I was just, like, covering my fan or something.
Overheating would probably do that, yeah.
Because my computer's, like, way hotter than it usually was, because I had this set up, like, sitting on my bed, and... Oh, we're getting some slowdown.
I think getting the fans clear fixed it.
Well, I'm glad it was something in my power then.
Yeah,
I'm also sorry if that lasted really long for you guys. I've only recently noticed.
Yeah, it was happening for like, I don't know, 20 minutes at most. It's not terrible,
At least it was during Phase on Mines and not somewhere I care about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, alright. Yeah, it seems to be working just fine now. I think we're good.
Did I read Kino's last thing? Because I was about to read it again. About it works better at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Or I think you said it, so it wouldn't even matter if...
Yeah, I read it. It's alright.
See, this is why I have my co-host here, because otherwise I'm making all sorts of mistakes. Also, here's an interesting thing about this room. So, the cutscene loads for, like, because there's going to be some Chozo ghosts that spawn here. The cutscene loads at a specific point. So, if... Normally you have to, like, go over here, do some morph ball stuff, but if you just jump against this wall here... Look at that. But it gets better.
Oh, wait, what the... Wait, what?
And now I'm spawned on top of the thing.
Oh, I gotta see this. It's got a delay for a second.
Yeah,
what the?
I figured.
What the hell? That's weird.
Oh shit, I fell off. Well, now I can't take advantage of it. But yeah, you can basically skip that whole platforming section and just land on top of the thing. I'm pretty sure that's a speedrunning tactic. Well, I would definitely not be surprised if it was. But anyway, now that we have the X-ray visor, we can actually see these bastards.
Yeah. This makes it a lot easier to fight the ghosts.
Yeah, because now you can stay locked onto them.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible, though, because y'all weren't choppy when talking, so it didn't bother me. Oh, well, that's good. That's definitely
that's reassuring.
I would definitely be a lot more upset if we had, like, audio issues.
For sure.
Which I like how that was the biggest thing I was worried about when we were talking about this for the past, like, couple weeks. When in reality, we've probably had more game issues than audio.
Oh, yeah. The video issues have been, like, non-stop, but the audio has been perfect the whole time. Kind of funny how that works, huh?
Yeah, planning for the wrong things.
Yeah.
It's the story of my... That's like... Yeah, I guess that's a story for just my life in general, I guess. Anyway, yeah, this whole morph ball thing I'm doing right here, I could have entirely skipped.
Oh,
But
yeah,
stayed up there. Is the delay bad, or did you just have a couple buffers here and there, so it just piled on?
I think it's because it buffered. It's usually... Let me refresh again.
Okay.
It should be fine with that.
Yeah, I was getting a few buffers on the Mario 64 stream yesterday.
On my stream?
Yeah, but again, that was my internet, definitely.
Okay. Yeah, I usually don't have those issues, but it's good to know when I do in case I can fix it. Huh?
Sorry, I almost rolled the wrong way and just landed back into the room, and I'd have to do all that jumping again. I'm glad I didn't.
Oh dear, that would have been wacky.
Wacky shenanigans.
Yeah, I used to have like. Again, it's something that bothers me about the fact that Twitch doesn't give everybody quality options. Is like,
yeah,
my friend Andrew, he especially used to have a lot of buffering issues with my stream because of my bitrate was too high for his internet, I guess. And because Twitch doesn't offer the quality options, he wasn't able to set it lower than 720p.
Yeah, that's stupid.
And it's like, cool. That's really nice of you, Twitch. Thanks. That's very useful.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, hold on. I had like two thoughts pop into my head simultaneously.
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Well, yeah. I was just gonna say that there's honestly no reason, no comprehensible reason for that I can think of.
Well, my friend Silas, who's very computer savvy, gave an explanation as to why they would maybe want that set up. But he also made the point that, well, encode it because like their servers having to encode the stream a different way, like from like the predetermined quality that the streamer sets, would cause more strain on their system. But because it would be a lower bitrate anyway, it would probably even out.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm just kind of like, that makes sense because that means nothing to me because of my lack of knowledge.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just.
But I guess I can kind of see.
Yeah.
But I mean, I still think it's such an important feature that I just like, you know.
Yeah. Like for a long time, the only solution that I could give to Andrew was I just lowered my bitrate, and in fact I still have that bitrate set up just in case I don't have the quality options one day, which sometimes happens.
Which honestly, your streams look pretty good quality. I don't know how low you set it, but I mean,
I have it at 3,500. I used to do 4,000. Well, that's mostly true. I used to always have it at 3,500 because I was like, that looks fine. And it did look fine, and it does look fine. I still use it. But I was playing Mario Kart 8 one day, and one of my friends told me, like who was watching, told me, "Hey, the bitrate looks kind of messy. You put it up a little bit." And I was like, "Sure." And I put it up to 4,000, and that made the video look a lot better. Like I've checked since then, and it's 4,000 is much better in Mario Kart 8. But yeah, the 4,000 bitrate gave Andrew problems and a few other people, I'm pretty sure.
Your video looks kind of not good.
Yeah, pretty much. And so I put the bitrate back down to 3,500, and yeah, it works fine.
I just realized I shot the wrong thing there, so now I have to reset the room. Or not reset it, but I hopefully running through here will reset the... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's really weird. I don't know why I had my bitrate so high initially.
Well, I mean, a higher bitrate makes things look nice, which is good.
It's like, had I known how it worked entirely, I would have never made a decision to have it that high because I know my PC is not the most powerful thing on the planet. So,
right. That's also your internet speed has to keep up too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think that's also part of where the issues lie in. But,
Right.
in combination with my PC, I definitely didn't think it was something I could do.
Right. Yeah, and then oh, what was it? I don't know. Huh, I forget. I just think it's kind of funny because now with like Nvidia's new video encoders that I'm now using instead of CPU encoding, like the streams look better than they ever did in 3500.
Yeah.
So, it's like the stream's quality is still preserved even though I have the lower bitrate again.
Yeah, I mean, again, this isn't fair for me to say because I've never really been a stickler for quality. I mean, I was literally just talking to you about my opinion on, like, I know it's not the same exact thing, but like playing retro games at full HD resolution, for instance.
Yeah.
So I've never been the one for quality, but like, it's not fair for me to say like, well, I don't think it's that big a deal, if you have a lower bit rate, but I mean that's just genuinely how I feel. So
Yeah, I think to an extent it is an opinion thing. Like, you don't need a huge bitrate to stream on Twitch. You don't. Like, it's not that bad if you stream at a low bitrate. As long as your content is good, people aren't going to really care.
Dodging. Sorry.
Yeah, again, as long as you're like, you engage with the chat and you like like the content you make is fine. Like, people aren't going to care that much, I feel.
I hope, because otherwise I'm doomed.
Yeah. But at the same time, I just, for me personally, I like to have things in the highest quality that they can be. I'm very happy with like the 3500 bitrate. It looks really good in 720p. I'm sure if I bumped it up to 1080p one day, I would have to go higher for the bitrate. But
I have to go higher.
yeah. But yeah, but also at the same time, now I'm recording my streams locally in 1080p anyway. So when they go on YouTube later, they'll be in 1080p. And I like that. I like doing that. Even if people don't ask for it, I like to do it just because it makes me happy. You know?
I think the key word that you said there is like highest quality you can.
Yeah.
Because if you can't, then don't stress yourself, basically.
Yeah, you don't have to have like the highest possible quality to do a good stream, I don't think.
Quality over quality? Question mark?
Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. How about entertainment over video quality? How about that?
Oh, but that's not funny, Dustin.
Oh, true.
You
quality
failed.
over quality it is.
I'm afraid to touch any kind of settings in OBS or anything, so I just press start streaming and hope for the best.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that, honestly.
I mean, I've seen a couple of your streams, Kino, as you know, and I think they look pretty good. Like, I never really noticed any things that looks off, or
I feel like, I think I will say, like, it is very nice to learn OBS and like learn what things do. Like, over the years, I've picked stuff up about it, like little quirks and things you can do with it that I didn't know about before.
Mm-hmm.
And learning about that stuff is very valuable. But at the same time, I think I completely understand where you're coming from. Like, if you don't want to, I get it, because it can be pretty daunting if you don't know what you're doing.
True, although I will say at the same time, that kind of goes for any program that you want to use.
Exactly.
Like, I was very scared of Sony Vegas, and I still kind of am, even though I've been using it for a long time. Or I'm still kind of scared of what was it? Well, actually, I never got over my fear of Blender. So much so that I have it downloaded, but I've never ever used it.
Blender has a strange UI. Blender has an okay UI, especially 2.8. Ever since 2.8, it got a lot better. But Blender's keyboard shortcuts are weird, I feel. But
well, that's a small problem compared to like what could be. But I get you.
Because with a lot of the standard 3D programs that like are used in the big industries like 3ds
like,
Max,
Fusion 360, for example.
Yeah, Zebra.
Mm-hmm.
With a lot of them, the same keys will do the same things. Like in Maya, if you press Q, you get the selection button, or like the selection cursor. W will move an object. E will rotate an object, and R will scale an object. And it's the same in Maya, 3ds Max, and ZBrush to an extent.
Yeah.
And those are like the big three that I learned in school. And Blender, it's completely different. But also, Blender is really like once you get used to the ones in Blender, like it's just as easy. I feel.
I mean, I figure there's a reason it's really a common program name to hear when you think of 3D programs.
Well, Blender's also free and like really easy to run.
That is true.
But Blender's really, really good now, though. Like even with the things that like those keyboard shortcuts differences and stuff. Like with 2.8, like Blender has gotten like insanely good. Like they even have features now where you can have the keyboard shortcuts be more close to what you would find in 3ds Max and Maya. Well, so like good. Yeah, Blender like W will move an object or E will rotate an object. Like, you can do that in Blender now, which is really, really cool.
E instead of Q, so quirky. Yeah. I know.
Exactly. But I think I actually went out of my way to learn the Blender shortcuts because they're actually pretty intuitive once you learn them. Because it's E for grab, so you can grab an object and move it around. It's R for rotate. It's S for scale. It's stuff like that. It's Control B for bevel. It's stuff like that. It's really nice.
Yeah, definitely.
I think Blender is very cool, and I'm glad I'm attempting to like use it more because I like 3D, and Blender is a lot of fun when it comes to 3D.
That's good.
I will say though, if you want to see a really scary UI, look at ZBrush. Wow.
I don't know if I want to, but I'll keep it in mind.
No, trust me. ZBrush, okay. If you think the Blender UI is scary to look at, or Vegas, it won't even hold a candle. Like, ZBrush is an alien program for sure.
I see.
It is. But again, it's another program where the case is like, okay, once you learn it, yeah, it makes sense. But when you look at it and you don't know what it is, like, it's probably the most daunting UI that I've ever seen.
Well, that's not good to hear.
Yeah, it's something, but I love ZBrush, so I deal with it, I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of what you have to do.
Yeah.
But I'm glad the streams weren't too bad for viewership right now. Oh, yeah, no, definitely. I definitely didn't notice any issue. And, even if there were, like Dustin said, like, as long as you show enough care, I guess, the way I put it, for the stream, and for, like, you can see where the effort shines. Like, I don't think it would matter too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Dustin said that a little bit more proficient than I did, but
I think obviously there are some issues that you should prevent if you can, like frame dropping.
Well, yeah.
Like that would be
I don't mean like if it's unwatchable, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But you don't need to be fancy.
Yeah, exactly. As long as the stream works, that's enough. I feel. Again, as long as you engage with the chat and just try to talk, even if when there is no chat, like, I think that's gonna get you a long way.
Unless you're a speedrunner, then don't talk to chat. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, true.
Just show your skills. I guess. Actually, I have no idea what the recommendations for speedrunners is.
I try to talk a little when I speedrun, but you know it requires way more concentration, so I don't get quite as much out.
Well, yeah, I guess I more so meant like those real, like the ones who are actually trying for that, first world record or whatever,
Yeah.
Like, I wonder what the advice is for them.
Yeah, with the speedruns that I see, like that are like you go on YouTube and look up world record speedrun for whatever game.
Mm-hmm.
I find like 90% of the time the speedrunner says absolutely nothing. But like people
or
don't,
they'll say it
I
in
think
between
speedrunners.
like breaks in the game, like I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Like it's funny because like I swear every time I watch a world record speedrun for any game, like the speedrun will start and like they'll get like a couple splits in and they'll be like, man, this run fucking sucks.
That's what
They'll
Shift
get the world
does.
record at the end. It's like, what the hell?
that's what Shift literally does when a Battle for Bikini Bottom speedrun goes wrong.
Yeah,
It's like, I don't know why I fucking play this game. This run sucks. It's so bad. Fucking, I don't even know why I'm still doing this. Stop watching. But then he did that for one of the times that he actually broke a record, like a world record or something. And then, of course, when he started picking up the pace, he was like, "Wow, like, holy shit, this is so good, such a good run." Like,
yeah, it's kind of funny how like I kind of had a similar experience yesterday with Mario, where I had a completely awful, like, went wrong in every possible way run, and then my second run was a PB.
I think the difference, though, is that also. I'll talk about that in a second. I just want to point something else out here. Here's an example of how Trilogy fixes some of Metroid Prime here, because like, in order to latch onto this thing, you're like 9 times out of 10 aren't gonna not be able to latch onto it properly. You'll like start and then you'll fall because you have to be looking at it for it to really register as something the game you can latch onto. Basically, it has to be like within your vision. So what you have to do is you have to look up beforehand and then jump while strafing to like, it's such a weird workaround.
Yeah.
So when in Trilogy you don't have to do that. Anyway, now that I've pointed that out, basically what I was gonna say is shit, did I forget? Oh no. What were we talking about? That'll probably help me refresh my memory.
I was talking about how speedrunners don't really talk during their streams.
Oh, right. Yeah. Or we were talking about the whole mood change with the whether the run's going good or not.
Yeah.
I think the difference was, in the nicest way possible, that run, the first one, was just like you said, it went wrong in every possible way it could have.
Yeah.
So there really wasn't even a spot where you could be like, oh well, I'm still doing good and I'm just being hard on myself. Like, no, it was just like, this run is bad. Everything about this is bad.
That run was just garbage. I don't know what the hell happened.
But hey, you broke your personal best, so that was pretty cool.
I did. Yeah, it's so silly. How funny how that works out.
Oh man.
That's so good.
It was on the other hand though, I was like, it made it even more like I was rooting for you the whole way the second time once I saw it was going.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh, redemption, let's do this.
I'm glad. I appreciate it. Yeah, that was again quite the change in tone between those two runs.
Definitely. Yes, I'm deliberately ignoring those Chozo ghosts. God damn it.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck you.
So
never talk to me or my son again. Oh wait. That's very sad, actually. Now I'm sad.
Was Samus' son?
You guys, well, we've done Super Metroid in the chronology by this point. Y'all know.
Yeah, the baby.
The baby.
The baby is no more. Well, in this game, I guess the baby hasn't even been conceived.
Well, no, the game is.
The gamey.
The baby is still nothing because it probably hasn't been conceived yet.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this last stream too. Like, is the baby alive yet? Is it
yeah.
thing?
It's like an egg right now or whatever.
How did the... I don't know if I want to explore this topic further, but...
What?
Where did, like... Oh, well... Actually, I think somewhere... Don't quote me on this, but I think somewhere in the lore of this series it says that Metroids reproduce asexually.
Mm-hmm.
So never mind, I think I answered my own question. I was about to say, like, wait, there's only a Queen Metroid. How did... Is it like a beehive where, like, the worker Metroids, like... You know...
Sure.
I don't, but I never mind. I think it has been confirmed they reproduce asexually, which I kind of would have expected that given the way they're like designed. If that makes sense.
Don't they like split apart like amoebas basically?
Yeah. Well, I mean that's what asexual reproduction mostly looks like in the small scale. Yeah. Although I'm not sure if that's how it works because. Because I know what you're thinking of. In this game, there are things called fission Metroids, which when you shoot them, they split into 2 different variations of Metroids of different colors.
Okay.
That's technically not the same thing, but I mean, if they split apart like that, chances are they maybe. No, wait, no, they don't split apart because they come from eggs. Never mind.
They do come from eggs?
Yeah, in Metroid 2, and I guess and in the Super Metroid opening, by extension, the baby Metroid hatches from an egg.
Oh, right.
So yeah, we're not playing the trilogy version, by the way, so that the sun glare is happening.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Jeff, thank you for the raid.
Okay, now I'm not making a fool of myself because I know what the woody noise stands for.
Hi Mia, you too. Good to see you.
I forgot. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I was so baffled by the noise. Hi Mia. For those of you who don't know, last stream, Dustin like hosted my stream halfway through because he had forgot to do it at the start, and I forgot what my own raid, or my host notification was. So I just heard Woody laugh through my audio, and it freaked me out because I didn't know where it came from. It took me like a solid 3 minutes to figure out, wait, it's my notification.
Yeah.
That Woody laugh was scary. No, it's great. What do you mean? I love that Woody laugh. Also, I heard the follower noise. Thank you, whomever that was.
That was Jeff.
Oh right, I have events turned on. I don't know why it didn't show me. Thank you for the follow.
I like that Samus
Jeff.
gift.
Wait, what did you say?
There's like a Samus gift for your follower notification. I just like it.
Oh, I know, I love it. Next to the Samus dancing that I use in... What the... Oh. Why did it play twice?
Oh, I hosted because I forgot to do that.
Oh.
Anyway, dinner time? Yeah, sure thing, Jeff. Thank you for the host.
Jeff.
It's very cool of you.
Thank you, definitely. Hi, Reina. Hey, T. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
I don't know why I spaced out for a second there.
What's that? What?
Wait, what?
I thought you said something, but
I said I don't know why I spaced out there for a second. It got quiet.
No, I was just remembering what happened yesterday with the Woody GIF. Like I just hosted because I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to do that. I guess I'm just trying to imagine what you went through, just like suddenly hearing it and being like, what? It just sounds kind of funny.
Yeah. Oh shit. I just cut everyone off and left my own server. It hurts. Oh, I'm sorry, T. I hope you're doing all right. If you need to talk about it, we could probably again talk about it in DMs because I don't imagine you. I'm pretty sure it's something personal if I had to guess. So, but I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, me too.
Like, seriously. Yeah, I didn't want to go in here. I just. Oh, okay. Well, like I said, I hope you're doing all right. I'll have to DM on here because I disabled my account too. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's all right. Actually, hold on. Let me get my bearings.
Yeah, sure.
Of course. Yeah, T. I got you.
Where are you headed right now? Anyway.
In game.
Well, yeah, like in game, yeah.
I kind of forgot after that. What did I just do? I got the Wave Buster.
Got the Wave Buster. Which, what does that do again? I didn't get it when I streamed this game.
It's essentially the super missile thing, but for the wave beam. It's kind of in the name. Think the Ghostbusters proton pack.
Okay. So I knew for a fact I was missing a function with the wave beam when I was playing the game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I ever pointed it out on my stream, but I knew for a fact, okay, something about this is not right. Because I know when I played the game in 2018, I got that. And I couldn't remember what it was. And I just kind of played the entire game wondering what I missed. And that must have been it, because I know for a fact I didn't get that on my stream.
Yeah, I definitely don't blame you, though, because it's not really useful.
Oh, really?
I'll say.
I suppose I didn't use it much.
There's like one part that I use it in every playthrough just to say that I did, because I'm one of those people who wants to at least use every item once.
Sure, yeah.
But I really only do it begrudgingly because, well, or just to get I think I do it to get a certain encounter over with faster.
I gotcha.
Oh, what the that's 3 Woodies in the same stream. That's too many Woodies. Really? What just happened? I didn't see.
Oh, you got a host from that person?
Oh, from T? Or from...
Yeah,
Atari.
Yeah.
Thought I'd host. I'll be on my way now. Have a good stream in TTYL. Yeah. I hope you're... Again, like I said, I hope you're hanging in there okay, and yeah, we'll talk later, definitely.
Yeah, thanks for checking in.
Yeah, 100%. Take care.
Also, sorry if you heard earlier, but I hit my table with my knee by accident.
It wasn't loud. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Okay, cool.
Is your knee all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It was a slight bump, but it can sometimes make a loud noise under the right circumstances.
Yeah, I get you. I feel like I missed something. I just can't help, because this section of the game, if you were paying attention,
yeah,
there's a lot of missiles I picked up there. That's basically just the missile hunt in Chozo Ruins that I do during this part of the game.
I gotcha.
And there's one particular one that I tend to forget that's like hidden behind some shrubbery. Behind some like red leaves. I don't know if I got it, and I can't tell because my missiles are like halfway depleted, god damn it. That's one thing I love about Trilogy, is that it tells you how many maximum capacity you have at all times.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's like a fraction, basically.
Yeah, of course.
But now here it's just... And that goes for every Metroid game. Like, none of the Metroid games, for the most part, have a maximum counter. Like, you have to, like, check in the menu or something, and I don't like that.
That is weird.
Yeah. So I'm glad Trilogy changes that. Even if it does take up a bit more of the screen, but it's also widescreen, so I guess there's more room.
Yeah, that's probably a good reason why they didn't include it here.
Well, no. I mean, because Metroid Prime 2 has it. Really? But what they do is, because the fraction in Trilogy is laid out sideways.
Yeah.
The fraction in Metroid Prime 2, it's like, it's the numerator over the denominator like you would see in a normal equation, basically.
Okay.
God, it's like the nerdiest thing I've probably said all stream.
The numerator and the denominator. I haven't heard those words since like 4th grade.
Uttering it since 4th grade. What kind of
Okay,
education
that's an
did they teach
exaggeration,
you?
but like I remember learning it at like that point
Oh,
in
learning
school.
it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, math makes me upset. Think about it.
Aw.
I don't like math. I used to be good at it, but
I despise math, but I am good at it, so I do like a lot of it when I have to. And it's like a curse.
I don't. I feel like anyone who genuinely likes math may or may not be lying, but don't. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. If you like math, don't take that personally. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I because it's like in my high school it was only 2 years of required math, like 2 credits or whatever. And I'm like, Mom, I don't want to take math junior year of high school, and especially not senior year. And she signed me up for them anyway, and I was like, okay. So I took 4 years of math, even though I only had to take half of that. And so now I know like a lot more than I probably would have learned. So that's probably why I'm better at it than like some people that I know. But like, I just did not want to do it.
No, I totally feel that.
Like I did pretty well, like all the way through junior year of high school, but like halfway through senior year, I just stopped caring.
No, yeah.
Like, I think I passed Algebra 3, which was that final class with like a C. And I was like,
yeah, I struggled by the time high school rolled around. I also went to a really advanced school that I did not like.
Really?
No, that place was. Well, actually, let me take a second to address this real quick. It's 4 a.m. and I just dozed off, so I'm going ahead to bed. So good night, Raina, and Dustin. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Yeah. Sorry if we missed you. We were talking for a while there, but yeah. Good night, Kino.
Yeah, see you later. Thanks for checking in.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. No, that school. There's so many things wrong with it. Like like administratively speaking. My buddy Jacob and I were talking about it after the fact because we both went to that school, and basically to keep their reputation, because they're a charter school, and they take pride in like all of our students went to like Ivy Leagues or some shit, And so for basically people who are either like disabled in some way mentally, whether it's not disabled, but have some sort of mental thing that keeps them from learning to the best of their abilities, whether it's ADHD or depression or anxiety, anything really, like any mental disorders. Or if you're just bad and you don't show any signs of improvement, what they're basically like, to save reputation, they'll try to like do everything in their power to sort of get you to leave the school, but in a way that doesn't make it look like they did anything.
That's
so they lied to people's parents about like,
what?
well, we gave your kid every opportunity to do this, but they just don't want to do this. They don't want to learn, or they would, like in my case, they actually the administration went up to like friends of mine personally and basically said, don't hang around this person anymore.
What?
And then it gets better. And then they would tell like teachers like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. So basically, like for instance, in art class, my teacher ended up having to like sit me in one side of the room, but everyone else like sat on the other side of the room, and I talked to him into it after class because we were pretty close, teacher and student at the time, and he couldn't give me an answer. So I was like, oh. And I just assumed it was something I did as far as the friend thing goes. Like maybe I said something, but
yeah, I guess you would assume that, right? Like,
yeah, so I just
weird.
always assumed like, well, I must have done something fucking horrible, and I just kind of lived with that weird. Oh, I wasted a bomb. I kind of lived with that weird guilt of like, what did I do? Like, or, and just always felt bad about it. And then after the fact, I was talking to my buddy, and he was just like, okay, so basically, let me lay this out for you. And so that's how I basically knew about all this stuff. So yeah, that's just an example.
That's completely fucked up.
They were also pretty dicey with their money and stuff, all sorts of things.
I do not like that at all.
It's horrible. As far as I'm aware, it was only that specific branch in my city, because the schools in question are like a big I won't say it, obviously, the name of it, just for, I'm assuming, potential ramifications if I do, but it's a pretty well-known, like, basically global charter company.
Okay.
So I think it was mostly my branch, or the couple of branches that are in my city, but still. Also, I just went the wrong way. No, wait, no, I didn't. It's just a really long way. So yeah, that's just a couple of the major examples of the shit they pulled specifically from me.
That is absolutely terrible.
Yeah, so yeah, I didn't have the best high school experience at all, and as you can imagine, all that stuff that happened definitely messed with my psyche a bit.
I'm so sorry. That's unspeakable.
Yeah, no, I honestly have no words for it.
Yeah,
and
Jesus Christ.
Like, that's something they could get into actual legal trouble for. But of course, if some student wanted to take it up with them, they probably would lose the battle anyway, because...
Oh yeah, I bet they would.
So
they should not get away with that at all.
No, well, actually, what I meant by that is, like, I've been told by several people that the student would probably still lose, because you're facing this big company, this big name with and you know how that usually goes.
Yeah, I suppose it's an unfortunate circumstance.
So yeah, I just feel bad for all like-minded people, or people suffering from stuff, who ended up going to that school.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. That was... But I'm still here on the other side of it, so that's how I always try to look at it, because without going into too much graphic explicit detail, because we are on stream, it was definitely a point in my life that seemed like kind of just this point of no return sort of issue. So I think you can read between the lines there, but yeah. So, but like I said, I'm glad that I made it through, and it's taught me a lot in a fucked up way. It has taught me a lot.
Yeah,
good lessons. So there's that.
Yeah, I suppose that is true. That's just I'm still in awe. That's completely unspeakable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad you made it through that, I suppose. That's just important.
I suppose.
Yeah. I guess.
I don't know, man.
Holy crap.
tells my whole like high school life story. Get a load of this joke, Lois. Oh my god. Holy crap. That's fucked up. There we go. That's the segue of humor we needed.
That's exactly it. It's kind of. I'm glad we did that.
Hey Lois, I'm doing a
Lois.
Let's Play and talking about my life.
Hey Lois, the baby.
What, Peter? That doesn't even make any sense. What do you want, fat man?
There, that's the baby. God, fucking...
Go away, fat man. It's probably my favorite Stewie line.
I don't think I don't know if you noticed my like I was showing my I think it was you who was watching when I showed my desktop by accident.
Oh
Was that
right, because I said yeah, because I mentioned all the Eggman images I saw.
yeah? And I don't know if you noticed my Google Chrome icon.
No,
It,
is it Peter?
it's not Peter, but it looks like the Firefox logo, right?
Yeah.
But it has Stewie Griffin's head.
I want to see that afterwards.
Yeah, I'll show it to you like in DMs because I have the full resolution picture. But my friend Mina, who I was talking about earlier again, it's just like because she has a tendency to like you've seen her art, right? Like, she's
Yeah, I've
really
seen
good
quite a
at
bit
it,
of it.
right? She's like a really good artist, but she has the tendency to draw these very silly things.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, one day I was just like on my computer, like I don't remember why I asked her to do it, but I just asked her, "Hey, could you draw me like a stupid Internet Explorer icon, or not an Internet Explorer, but like a stupid Google Chrome icon?"
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Yeah," and then she came back to me like 10 minutes later with this image of of the Firefox logo, but with like Stewie Griffin's head. So it was even funnier because it wasn't even Chrome; it was just Firefox. I was like, okay, cool, I can work with this. Um, and so I've had it as my desktop icon ever since then for Chrome, and it's so funny. And I call the I call the shortcut the name of the file that she wrote. It's just Mozilla Stewart Fox.
That's
It's so stupid, but
I have no comments for that.
yeah. So whenever I highlight like the Chrome icon in my taskbar, it'll highlight and say the name of the program, which is Mozilla Stewart Fox. I'm so happy about it. I enjoy that.
I'm happy. I'm glad to.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Also,
sharing that with me.
yeah, of course, anytime. And also, since we're talking about silly things Mina drew, this emote, she also drew that.
Oh, okay. That
Do you know
I
what?
didn't know that.
Yeah. Do you know what draw pile is?
It sounds very 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 familiar.
It's just like a giant shared canvas that you can draw on with other people online.
That sounds fun.
It's really fun. We've done it a few times in Skylar's Discord.
I want to do that.
It was
like
in the
fun.
very first one we ever did, and Mina drew that face, and I don't know why, but I cracked up looking at it, and so I saved it, and now it's one of my Twitch emotes. And yeah, that's where that image came from.
The plot thickens.
Yeah, TheKleesh lore.
Definitely. Also, what was I saying? I was gonna say. No, I lost it.
Aww.
Never mind. Oh wait,
Oh,
I
well.
remembered it. It just wasn't relevant. Okay.
Okay. Gotcha.
You were talking about the Stewie thing,
Yes.
and that just reminded me. There's this Metroid server that I'm in that's not even really active, so I probably should leave now that I'm talking about it out loud. But
Anyway.
but there's one person who just drew all these like MS Paint pictures, and one of them was a Metroid, and it was still the same color scheme and everything, but the Metroid, like the actual like brain like part of it, it was Stewie's head.
I like that.
He just did a bunch of, or they who I'm not sure. Sorry, but
Yeah, sure.
they did like a bunch of Family Guy Metroid things. Like the other ones they did, it was Kraid, but it was Brian, and then Ridley was Peter for some reason.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so funny.
Oh my god, Lois, look, I'm Ridley.
Holy crap, I killed Samus's parents.
Uh-huh. So fucked.
It is fucked up. We shouldn't laugh at that.
I shouldn't laugh. How dare you? Samus is here in the room, and you're laughing. But no, it's like just immediate. Now that when you said that, like just the immediate thing that came to mind was the Metroid Stewie. I just couldn't help but laugh thinking about it. I think I have it saved.
I hope so. I would love to see that if you do.
On top of it being, Stewie Metroid, it's also an MS Paint, so it's like shittily made intentionally.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like part of the charm.
Every time I see it. Also, just to give you an idea of how bad that situation was earlier with the computer, my finger, like my middle finger, is like still kind of has a burning sensation from when I touched the stove of my laptop.
My God.
So, yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that's.
But
I've actually burnt it a little.
Yeah, like because I still feel like the aftermath of it, when.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that might have done a little bit of damage there.
Well, okay, it's not that severe. Like, it's not like a stove burn, but the point is, I can feel it still somehow, just a little bit of it.
That speaks volumes to how hot the computer was, I guess. Jesus.
I wasn't kidding. I think with a little bit more of that, and I could really cook something there.
Yeah, probably.
Make an omelet on the side.
I saw a video of someone cooking like a 1x1 inch steak on a computer processor.
That's beautiful.
Because they really do get that hot just in normal circumstances. They just have to.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because like I was talking to one of my other friends, Jack, who's like who talks about computer stuff sometimes, and I was like, oh, yeah. Well, he was saying that his CPU temperature was at like 70 degrees, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's normal. He's like, what? It's like 70 degrees Celsius. So I'm like, yeah, that's normal. And he's like, he was just like, see, he was like so shocked to hear that. I'm like, yeah, that's a computer temperature. It's supposed to do that. That's why you have a fan attached to it. He's like, what? It's just, I just thought that was funny.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, that was a bad one. Let me try it again. Oh no. There we go.
There you go. It's pretty good.
I love doing stupid. Well, both stupid impressions, and I just love doing impressions in general.
Oh, absolutely. It's like one of my favorite things to do on stream, especially. As evidenced by the, my overuse of the no.
Yes. That's the prime example.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I said prime on purpose.
Ha ha ha.
I did one last stream, figured I'd do one this time, so you're welcome, guys. Also, look at this, we don't have to super missile those guys anymore, we have plasma! Oh, boy!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I completely talked over it, but, like, the plasma beam is definitely getting the plasma beam is definitely the highlight, one of the highlights of the playthroughs.
I love this beam.
And I think I said this during, funny enough, Jeff was his name you said?
Yeah.
During his stream of the game, I did mention about how I think this is my favorite design for the arm cannon.
Oh yeah, it's a really good one.
I mean, I love all four of them. Well, I think Wave Beam might be my least favorite, but I still love them all. I like
the Wave Beam. My least favorite's definitely the Ice Beam, I think. It's just because it's so slow.
Well, yeah, but I'm speaking strictly from a visual design standpoint.
Yeah,
like
sure.
The actual gun design.
Yeah, Wave Beam's kind of boring then, you're right.
Which is weird, because you would think I would think Power Beam is boring because that's the default, but I don't know.
I kind of like the regular one, because, like, it's just iconic, I guess,
It's definitely iconic, that's why I drew Marie with arm cannon.
Yeah, true.
Because I came up with that because I was like, I need an excuse to draw the arm cannon, but I don't really feel like drawing Samus right now because of how detailed she is. And I was like,
Right.
well, what's one of my favorite characters? What could I do for this? And I was like, Marie. Yes.
There you go.
Well, I think because that was back before I think I joined Sky server because I didn't know that was a thing that existed.
Yeah.
So I just happened to be browsing Discord and I was looking at the actual TheKleesh like Discord like image for the server, and I was just like,
Oh yeah.
Marie, yes.
There you go.
And then I
Do
got
it.
upset because I forgot the hat.
And
also
I still
don't-
like the drawing. It's a good drawing.
I like the Photoshop version now, though.
Oh yeah, with the hat added on in post.
Also, don't look now, but I made the cycle continues because for the Hotel Marie picture, I forgot her mole.
Oh really?
Underneath her, I think it's her right cheek.
Yeah, it's on her right. Pretty sure.
I missed it, and I was like, fuck. She has such an intricate design, though, so I guess I shouldn't be too mad, but...
With the handful of times I've drawn her, I always forget, like, the little tentacles in the back of her head that, like, look like little pieces of hair.
You mean the ones that are, like...
The four on the bottom of her head?
that are cut short?
Yeah. I always forget those.
I don't forget that, only because it looks really weird without it, because it looks like she, like, I don't know, like she shaved the back of her head or something.
Yeah, like, I should have noticed it when I've done that, but I did it twice, and I was like, okay. Well...
Well, twice isn't so bad. Like, I can see that happening, definitely.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not gonna fuck around with this, I'm gonna save. Because we're going back in there, and... Yeah, real quick, I was gonna say this earlier, but I would say, like, going out of your way, though, like, if you have an optimized route of this game, unless there's someone else who has a better route, which I kind of don't doubt, almost.
Mm-hmm.
If you have an optimized route of this game, like, you still have to, no matter how you slice it, go out of your way for the plasma beam. Because it's, like, on the opposite end of Magmore Caverns from where we wanted to go.
Yeah.
So... there's not really much way around that, I guess, if you're trying to do things optimized.
To it.
But, I mean, it's like one of the only times in the game. That, and I guess going through this area again.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I know you're talking about, like, you have to have, like, a particular version of Metroid Prime to do the scan jump or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
How do you check what version you have, actually? Do you know?
I don't. I mean,
Okay.
I mean, aside from just the little nuances within the game itself, I don't know if there's like a specific spot.
I don't know if there's like a thing in the corner, like
keeps
title screen that's in version 1 or version 1.1 or whatever. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I know. I definitely don't know.
Because there was a way to check with Melee that I knew, because you need Melee version 1.14 or something to get Slippy to work.
Oh, yeah.
I had to check for that somehow. I don't remember how I did it.
Yeah.
But I'd have to remember how to do that. I'm just kind of curious, because I have, again, I have my physical copy of Metroid Prime sitting behind me.
I wonder what. I kind of wonder what version that one is, if anything.
Yeah, I was like looking at the cover to see if it had like a version number on it or something, and I didn't see anything.
I'm sure if you looked
it
up, someone could give you some pointers.
Yeah,
but I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah.
Another big game I think about when it comes to like really differences in versions is Ocarina of Time. Because in version 1.0, there's all those like things that they censored out of the game because I guess Nintendo thought they seemed too Islamic looking, such as the crescent moon symbols on the blocks that you push around, and then there was some like chanting in the background of the Fire Temple music that seemed it seemed a little bit too similar. I guess, and I guess they didn't like that, so they removed it from all later versions of the game. Which is a shame because, well,
I didn't quite what game it was.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
Which game was that again? I didn't quite hear what you said.
Ocarina of Time.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, and part of it's kind of like, I guess it's kind of whatever. Like, I guess it makes sense somewhat. But at the same time, it's like, for instance, the Fire Temple music, I actually think it sounds a lot creepier and more effective with, like, the chanting and stuff, so it's kind of a shame that they had to take it out. But I guess I understand it, because, you know...
Yeah.
Religion
Nintendo...
is always an iffy thing with everything.
Yeah, Nintendo's always very careful about that thing, especially nowadays.
We're family-friendly, guys. Religion is not family-friendly.
Something that... There was a pretty recent change that they made to one of their games that, like, kind of really upset me, because I thought it was really funny.
Yes, so long Gay Bowser is no longer in Mario.
Yeah, that too, but no, in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch, you know, you can play as Inkling in that game, which is a difference that they didn't have in the Wii U version of Mario Kart 8. And when you do a trick as the Inkling, sometimes she'll, like, put her fist up, like behind her. And, like, sometimes she would put her... And, like, when the game released... She would put her fist up, but also put her other hand on her bicep. So, like, she would do, like, the up yours gesture.
Oh.
Like, that was, like, an oversight that Nintendo made, I guess. And, like, after a couple of weeks, they patched it out so she just raised her arm and not her other hand. But I thought that was really funny. I was kind of upset when they removed it.
And it's a shame, because I feel like that's so in character for the Inkling girl, too.
I know, it is. I like it. It kind of, like, it works. But
and
yeah,
I can't even
they
justify,
took her other arm out of the
change,
animation in it.
because, like, I don't think any kid would really get that.
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, I guess maybe they wouldn't want kids, like, doing it, like, imitating the character or something. I don't know.
I mean, that's a definite possibility, but I feel like it's still kind of a stretch. But no, I guess that makes sense.
Again, it's Nintendo. They care about that sort of thing.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Okay, so it looks like if you look at the disc, there's like a little code on it. I might go grab it real quick. It's like right behind me. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. So yeah, I have my disc here. Can't really... Where is it? In this little... Oh, okay, I see. What the... Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm just kind of invested in this now. Oh, okay, I found it out. Let me...
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is the most recent version of the game.
Oh. Did he get a concrete
yeah,
tell?
So there's like a little code on the disc that like has... It's like, it'll be like... So on the original version of the game, it'll say DOLGM8E000 USA. And that's like the first release of the game.
Yeah.
And the most recent is DOLGM8E002 USA. And I have that one.
Okay.
It's like a little print on the disc. It's like barely legible. Oh well. I can't stand jump.
No space jump early for you.
But you know what? That's kind of okay, because this is like the version of the game that's more stable because it loads slower.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I was talking about this last session, but the thing with the speedrunning,
where the game can freeze
like,
sometimes.
Yeah, because you would go, like, speedrunners would have a problem is because the game would, like, they would go through the areas so quickly that the game would crash if they go through like a room too fast.
Yeah, but that's speedrunning. Unless
fix
that's
that,
something you want to do, I guess.
yeah, like even like with the normal game, sometimes I think it would happen. Like just playing the game normally, it might happen.
Mm-hmm. I've never
Because
heard that being an
well,
issue, but I suppose.
I think it's a pretty rare thing, but apparently it was enough for Rare to, or not Rare, what the fuck, Retro, to fix it later. Two R companies that I know, and that's
No. I just thought it was funny because it was like so easily, like you easily segued into that because like you were saying Rare, like the actual word, and then you were saying Rare the company.
Oh yeah. Like, that's probably what it was, like a Freudian slip.
I don't like the setup here. Let me go back.
What was it though? I don't. Yeah, just like sometimes the game wouldn't load fast enough, or the door would open too quickly. Like some doors would open too quickly before you entered them. Wait, what am I trying to say? God. Okay.
I think I get it.
So you would enter some rooms too quickly, which would cause the game to crash.
Yeah.
And if they're playing on version like 1.0 or whatever, where they do all the tricks that they want, they have to play on the Wii because the Wii loads the game fast enough, I guess.
Also,
so in order to fix it on the GameCube itself, Retro just made the game load a little bit more slowly, or they made the doors open more slowly so the game would load correctly.
Yeah, and I definitely noticed that here because the doors open really slowly, which was a change I was going to mention between Trilogy and this one. In this one, yeah, there will be moments, and you've seen me do it in these couple sessions here, where I'll just be like banging my head into the door because I'm waiting for it to open.
Yeah, that's why they used to open a lot faster, but it would cause the game to crash sometimes.
Yeah, in Trilogy they open almost instantaneously every time.
That'll do it.
But yeah. I guess I suppose there's that, but yeah, well, pros and cons.
Yeah.
I mean, unlike Super Metroid, the space jump skip here in this game is definitely not intended. So
right.
I guess you know, if you care about that sort of thing, which personally I do care about that sort of thing, which is why sometimes I have a hard time doing the mock ball in Super Metroid, even though I can easily do it. Like, it's scary how easy it is to pull off. Because it kind of, it's definitely not intended, and you can kind of, I don't know if the game is designed in a way where you can screw yourself over by mock balling in some places. I don't know, but
what is mockballing exactly?
So, bear with me here. Basically,
I'll try.
Basically, because you know how you can morph in midair in Super.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, basically you jump and you're running. You know, you get a running start and you jump. If you morph ball, the instant you well, not the instant, it's actually pretty generous with the timing, but if you like morph ball at a certain time, like when you're right about to hit the ground, because most of the time when you hit the ground in morph ball mode, Samus will also real quick, fuck this Chozo artifact. But normally when you hit the ground in morph ball mode, she'll like bounce as a sort of like, you know, realistic attention to detail effect. But that bounce will kind of cancel out, you know, your momentum. Like, it'll definitely slow you down back to normal speed if you're in the air and stuff. But if you morph ball at the right time when you're about to touch the ground, you don't do that bounce. You just keep moving forward, and for some reason, that lets you keep your momentum from when you were in the air running, or from when you were running. Hold on. Let me try that again. Because when you're in the air, you're running and you jump, you keep the momentum obviously from when you were running. So that stored momentum it adds on to the speed that you would go in Morphball mode by default.
Oh,
so you technically
okay.
go faster than you could at normal running speed.
Right.
So that's why it's called the Mach Ball, because hold on.
Oh, like M-A-C-H.
Yeah. Although,
Okay.
admittedly, a lot of people do spell it Mach Ball the other way because they think that's what it is. I guess it kind of can work that way too.
I suppose.
If you think about it, because it's like fake. It's not the true speed you're supposed to.
I think the first way something makes more sense.
Yeah, the first way is definitely what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So it's a way to speed up, and it allows you to, as just an example, it allows you to skip certain. Hold on. Actually, where am I supposed to be going? Next, I think I'm supposed to jump. Yeah, I'm supposed to jump down here.
Cool.
It allows you to like get under those closing doors that you normally need speed booster to run past. So like you can skip the first mini boss of the game, for instance, because there's a speed booster room in Green Brinstar that holds behind it a number of things. It holds a reserve tank, it holds 2 missile packs, and it holds a super missile expansion. But obviously you're supposed to get the super missiles usually from beating the first mini-boss Spore Spawn.
Yeah.
But if you Mach Ball get that super missile, you can just kind of move on with the game and never fight him. Which is why there's a running joke in like GDQ where like you will almost, it's a very, very rare sight to see Spore Spawn make a cameo in GDQ because no one ever fights it.
I gotcha. That's funny.
Yeah, there's a number of other things you can do, but it's honestly like once you get the timing, it's surprisingly scary how easy it is to Mach Ball. I just kind of do it out of habit.
Sure.
But I don't like doing it too much because it's definitely not an intended move.
Yeah, it's like a bug, technically.
Yeah, like the wall jump sequence breaks that I did all through the game, those were definitely intended, but that...
Yeah.
Also, I'm very happy right now because earlier I realized that I am definitely on track for 100%.
Nice.
Because I've kind of just memorized what missile pack gives me 200 missiles, because, you know, it's that big number, 200.
Yeah.
And I was there, so yeah, we're definitely on the right track.
That is good to hear.
Unless I missed something absolutely stupid like an energy tank. Which rarely happens to me.
Are you good on those? I think you are, right?
I think so. I don't want to start counting, though, because I'm scared of the answer. But I mean, if it's an E-tank, those are less abundant in the game, so I can probably narrow it down.
That's true.
That's why I was pissed off, like, well, not pissed off, but just really... Q. Hold on, this guy needs to die.
Sure.
I have a plasma beam.
Yeah. Again, the plasma beam with these guys is like the most cathartic thing in the whole game.
It's cathartic, but like I said, it fucking terrifies me.
Yeah.
That's a whole tangent in and of itself that we had. But what was I saying? Right, something about
the Mach Ball.
The Mach Ball, and then oh, actually, no, we were past that. I was talking about. Wait, was I still talking about the missiles? Oh yeah, that's why I was pissed off about missing the item in Super, because it was a missile. And missile is like the most abundant thing in any Metroid game, so it's like, oh, what the fuck was it? Which one did I miss? There's like 48 of them in the game.
Yeah.
I
can imagine that's a little bit of a issue.
Yeah. I mean, at the same time, any other player would be like, why do you care?
I mean, I never got anywhere close to all of them, so I wouldn't.
But like I said, and I argue this always, you're not really meant to. Like, you're definitely not meant to find certain shit your first playthrough. I mean, if you do, you are an absolute god at just, recognizing like patterns and like just sniffing things out, trying literally everything. But
absolutely.
with your first playthrough and the common sense that you learn about the game as you play it, there's a couple of things that you just won't find with the knowledge that you have that you have at a base level when you first start the game. So yeah, it's definitely intended, but that's why I like the fact that most of the time it's non-important items like missile expansions or power bomb expansions, because
Yeah, for sure.
you don't need every single one of those to beat the game. You just need to have them at all, basically. You got to get power bombs at some point, but it doesn't really matter if you have 50 versus like 10. So
you rarely use them. It's like you don't really need. I would never need 50 power bombs.
No, and like I get them, but I never use them all.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah,
so
you don't need those.
situational.
So, but those are the ones you'll most likely miss. So it's like, okay, that's nice. All of the mostly essential upgrades are, or the more useful ones are, a lot more obvious and easy to access most of the time, which is one of my favorite things about Metroid design. But at the same time, I also hate it because I do 100% these games, and it's really, really fucking annoying to see that I've missed at least one simple missile. Like, where could it be? Which, speaking of that subject, I definitely have this game committed to memory. I'm not sure if I'll ever have Metroid Prime 2 or 3 committed to memory.
I can understand that.
Although, I say that, but I did get I replayed the game, I think I told you that recently. And
Prime 2 or
Prime
3?
2.
Okay.
No. No.
No.
Yeah.
I love that.
Fuck no. Maybe someday, just not now.
Yeah.
I need those wounds to heal.
I gotcha.
But I was playing Prime 2 again, and I got pretty close. I think by the end I missed I definitely missed a lot of power bomb expansions, but I think as far as missiles, I only missed 2.
Really?
As infuriating as it was, I was also kind of proud of myself because that was me playing the game without really refreshing my memory with looking things up and stuff.
Yeah, that's really, really good for just memory.
Especially given that when I played it the first time, I didn't have fun. I didn't like what I was playing, and I was just waiting for it to be over. So the fact that I retained as much, well, not retained because I had to kind of go out of my way. The only thing I'm upset about is that it wasn't an optimized route. It was just me kind of looking for things like you normally would, but I was still pretty cool. So maybe it won't be that. Maybe I could, but I think generally speaking, I don't think I'll ever have a really optimized route for 2 or 3.
That's fair.
Which makes me upset because I have optimized routes for every Metroid game I've ever played so thus far, as since you've been on the Super Metroid stream post Erat Demonstratum, as you saw. So it's just oh well, because now I've gotten so many that I want all of them to be that way, but I mean, I guess I can cut my losses there.
Yeah.
Because especially when I consider the fact that I definitely will never ever do that for Other M or something. So even if I memorize these games, there will always be one game in the series that I'll never ever care enough to do that for. So it's I guess it's fine.
Is Other M even designed that way, really? With all the missiles and stuff?
There are definitely there's oh god, I fell so far down.
Oh dear.
There are definitely, I mean, it's a Metroid game, so there's definitely stuff to get.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's weird though because as far as upgrades are concerned, you don't actually find upgrades. You
Really?
don't find, no plasma beam, no speed booster, none of that shit. You don't actually go and find it. It's given to you by... Or rather, no, in story, it's even worse when you put the story in context, because from the beginning of the game, you have all those items, technically. Oh, I fell again. Fuck.
Oh no.
You have all those items at the start of the game, chronologically and story speaking. It's because you test them out in a tutorial sequence in the game. But because of story reasons, basically, your commanding officer is it's dangerous, so we will only authorize these weapons when we allow you to.
Stupid.
I fell again. God damn it! What's going on here? I don't need this much concentration to talk about what I'm talking about. So why am I failing?
I don't think platforming is this game's strong suit, as good as most of the other stuff is.
I think it's mostly just me. I've never been good at first-person platforming, ever. Even in games that I'm really, really good at, like Portal, I've never been good at the platforming.
Yeah, I just think platforming in first person as a whole is
not good.
Kind of a flawed concept.
Yeah,
maybe not flawed, but it's definitely a lot harder to pull off than
because you have to
2D or 3D.
You can't really always be acutely aware of where you're standing on the platform and stuff.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, I remember this room vividly now because I came at the very end, but didn't Jeff get really upset at this missile expansion here?
Did he? I'm not sure.
I don't remember, but I remember something about oh, I came up here for this, basically, kind of attitude.
I wouldn't put it past him because I would completely understand. All that platform just for 5 more missiles.
I think the further insult to the wound is over here. It's another missile. So there's both secrets are missiles. But yeah, what was I saying? Something.
Platforming in 3D.
Oh yeah, it's definitely well, actually, I think I was pretty much done saying everything I needed to about that, but oh right, the other M thing, basically.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm just thinking real quick because I'm not sure where I need to be going next.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, I know where I need to be going. I just need to remember it because, I need to remember where I am in my point in my path. Okay, so I just got these items. What haven't we done with yet? Mandatory? Is it we have to go back to Phazon Mines, right? I think. Yeah. Because we have to get the Phazon suit. And fight. Yeah, we haven't fought that boss. And okay, I think we just need to be going to Phazon Mines. Also, I need to plug my controller in because apparently it's dying. That's a first.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not it. Okay, I was very worried I was gonna have to leave the room and get my charger.
Crisis averted.
Yes. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think we have to start making our way towards
Phazon Mines.
Phazon Mines. Which, by extension, means... Okay, I know where we're going now. We have to go back to Chozo Ruins.
Cool.
Because as much as we did all that item hunting earlier, there's at least, one fucking thing that you need Plasma Beam for.
What's that?
I don't remember, but I'll know it when I see it. But
sure.
it's literally, only 1 or 2 things that you would... No, it is one thing. It's the room with the 3, it's the room with the Chozo statue that goes bowling. That you need you need to shoot those switches with each beam upgrade.
Yeah, I guess you haven't been there.
One of those things is a Chozo artifact, so...
That'll do it.
Okay, now
Yeah,
I
was gonna
remember.
say, we
Yeah.
haven't been there with the plasma beam yet, have we?
No.
No.
Holy shit! That just made me laugh because I did the no completely. Like it was just I wasn't thinking about it. I just did it by instinct.
That's
Like
the
that was
best
just a
part.
straight up no.
No.
Oh, that's
That's at its
beautiful.
best, when it just becomes a habit.
Oh, I'm glad. Specifically that version, because like the original, like I think we talked about this last session. The original no has always been a habit of mine, but this is the
Yeah.
Vinny version that's apparently different. So
Yeah, yeah, I like the Vinny version a lot.
there's no, and then there's no.
Yeah.
Upgrades, people.
I think
Upgrades.
both have merit for their own reasons, but I am a fan of.
Yeah, I agree. They both have good uses.
Yeah, absolutely.
Finally, okay. Now that I know where we're going, I can finally finish my other M thing.
Yeah.
I think. Wait, what is this?
Maybe.
What's going on here?
What's up?
My beam isn't. I'm holding. Okay. That was weird.
Huh?
I was holding X, but it was rapid firing, not charging.
Huh. It's working now?
Yeah, it's. Well, yeah, I can charge. I don't know how behind you are, but yeah.
No, I can see you charging now.
That was weird, though. Like, that's why I was standing still. I was like, what?
Huh.
If you please, game, I'd like to finish my thought without more bullshit. Set so much to ask. Right.
Anyway, other M.
Hold on, let me just take my anger out on these things real quick.
Absolutely. These damn mushrooms.
No, not them.
All the birds.
Actually, let me go get powder beans. Can I? Come here. Why is she shaking? What am I standing on? Oh, debris. No, she's still... I think plugging my charger in is doing some weird things.
It must be. Oh yeah, I see like her waving her hand back and forth. Oh my god.
Okay, we're good. I went to my happy place.
Yeah. Some stress relief.
Oh, this was something. This is a thought that was. Am I ever gonna finish Other M? No, but I do want to bring this up.
Yeah, sure.
Something I wanted to talk about. I wanted to bring up in the first session very early on because it's something I always think about when I play this. Because we were at the start of the game, you're like scanning so many enemies because it's the start of the game.
Yeah.
Like I like to think of it. It's like Samus is okay. Yeah, my controller's definitely being weird with the charging.
Yeah. You're like snapping really quickly aiming between targets.
Well, that's not really the issue, I don't think, because I do that.
No, but it seems just kind of unnatural. Like, I don't think you were doing that before. Unless I wasn't paying attention.
I do it from time to time for specific enemies. I do like kind of mash the trigger, the target button so that it just jumps between enemies really quickly.
Yeah,
so that's not it, but I'm definitely noticing like the rapid fire thing and then the aiming. I'm gonna unplug this and I'll see how long we last on battery.
Yeah, sure.
Fake DualShock 3 what? Found what?
What?
Computer?
You mean fake DualShock 3?
This is a very much an authentic DualShock 3 controller. I'm sorry, computer. What are you on?
That's
anyway.
Kind of creepy.
In what sense?
Like, it's a fake DualShock. It's like a fucking creepypasta. I don't know.
Like a...
Creepy was the wrong word, but
I mean, more like a copy pasta.
Interesting. Yeah.
like an ironic creepypasta, or One made ironically, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know.
They
You
have
watch
a word for
Joel
those.
at all? Vine Sauce Joel? You watch him at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just he calls creepypastas spooky spaghetti.
I mean,
like
that's what I
that.
would call it.
I'm a fan of that phrase, spooky spaghettis.
I don't think I've heard him say that specifically, but yeah, I'm glad you brought that to my attention.
Yeah, he whenever he brings up creepypastas for one reason or another, which obviously isn't frequent, but when he does, he calls them spooky spaghettis, which I enjoy.
I might use that from now on because that's pretty good. It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I like it. It's just kind of like it takes the piss out of the whole concept because like they're so silly sometimes.
I'm sorry, the piss.
It takes the piss, you know. That's a phrase.
Let's see. That's stupid, but I love it. I'm sure I'll finish my thoughts one of these days.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day. I don't know. I feel like that's pushing it. Session 3. I'll get my thought across.
There you go.
Except
You'll like
there
be
is
like
no
halfway
session
through
3.
the end of this one, and then you'll have to finish it next one.
Okay.
It'd be funny if you didn't finish it during Metroid Prime 1, and then you played a different game and you didn't talk about it at all. Then we get to Prime 2, and then you finish the thought. I think that'd be funny.
Tempting, but
yes.
I mean, I feel like that could. You say that, but I feel like that could happen. That's a very realistic possibility with some of the thoughts that I end up having.
Maybe.
God,
anyway,
I hope not. Especially, I think it's funny you say that because it's even funnier that you say Prime 2 because that's one of the games I can't stream. So it'll probably be like years before I get to Prime 2. So like a few years will pass and I'll finally finish that thought.
That's funny.
This is not the way I want to go. Wait, yes it is. What am I saying?
But what were you gonna say about other M? Unless you need to think.
Well, before that, I have my other thought that I remembered from Prime.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Just looking at Samus like scanning enemies and then killing them right after. It's like the equivalent of like she's bird watching, but then she like kills or like she's taking a trip to the zoo, but then she kills everything afterwards.
Yeah, you're kind of right.
Like it's like
analyze this creature and know what it learn about what it eats and where it sleeps, and then now they're extinct. Bye.
Exactly. It's like she's like trying to do two vacations at once. She's trying to do she's trying to go to the zoo and she's trying to go hunting.
Yeah.
Now that just led me to another funny thought.
Prime Hunters.
Wait, what was that?
I made a shitty joke. I said, I guess you're called on
before you finish that. Did you say Metroid Prime Hunters?
Yes.
Like I thought, without you saying it, I would like, wait, don't tell me that's the joke, because I had the same idea once you said something about hunting. Like, Metroid Prime Hunters. That's good. That's good.
Is that game good? Do you know? I haven't played it.
No.
No. Oh no. Okay.
It's
I
arguably.
Played I had like the demo for it on the original DS because it came for free with my DS.
Oh.
This is the demo for Prime Hunters. It was the first Metroid game I ever played.
That's really sad.
Well,
I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry.
Oh well. The only thing I really remember is like, well, for one thing, not being able to finish it because I didn't know how to get past like a certain part.
It also controls really weird.
Yeah, it's like, because there's a D-pad and all that. It's got like the same problem as 64 DS.
But also like the way you aim and stuff. Like you use the touchscreen for a lot of things.
Yep.
And no.
It's like it's like I think Y and A let you turn left and right.
Yes, it's very much one of those games.
But I just remember one of the things I remember is that like you could fire the gun really fast, right? But she would like run out of like power or whatever, and so you would have to shoot insanely slow after that point.
Mm-hmm.
There was like no way to replenish it, and I was like, okay, interesting.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, I thought the game froze for a second. We're good.
Uh-oh.
It didn't like that. I knew this was useless. Now that I just said did the whole zoo tangent, there's this joke in Gravity Falls where like
yeah,
just it's like let me change my wording because I was about to say something that would have made me very upset. I was gonna say something about cutaway gags, and the idea of saying that in the same sentence.
Holy crap!
With that show, like, no. I mean, I guess it was kind of a cutaway gag, though. But
cutaways are not a bad concept. It's just Family Guy uses them too much.
Yeah, in Family Guy. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you're right. There's nothing wrong with them. But basically, it's just like canonically, Mabel has been banned from a petting zoo, and the cutaway gag is it's a picture of her. It's like her picture, like not quite a mugshot because she's like. It's a picture of her doing the thing that got her banned with the photo captioned underneath it.
Like a newspaper.
Banned from petting zoo.
Okay.
Like as if someone like took that picture and then like that's when she, you know. And
yeah. Like what? Like
so I just want to draw. Now I just want to redraw that picture, but with Samus at the petting zoo.
That's good. You should do that. That'd be funny.
It doesn't even make that much sense because like the picture is of Mabel like taping a traffic cone to a horse, making it a unicorn. Oh. But like, I don't care. I just want to see Samus in that same situation because now it just fits perfectly with what I was talking about earlier.
Yeah, I want to see that too now. You're right.
But okay, now that I have that little tidbit out of the way, what were you gonna say?
I'm just saying, you could have her taping like a traffic cone or something to a Metroid instead.
To a Metroid, I don't know. Yeah. Or I guess if I want to be original, I could try one of the more obscure enemies from this game, but
true.
It will still work either way.
Yeah.
Or I could just go the dark route and just have her just literally killing an enemy on screen. It's like, hey.
What about the animals that you have to save at the end of Super Metroid? You could do something fucked up with that.
I could. Although I don't know how I would visualize her, like, because in that you don't really, like, kill them as much as you do just abandon them.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So, I'm not sure how I would visualize that, but that would be good if I could figure that out.
Yeah.
Just like, finally, I got this picture from my scrapbook. Now, die. Ma'am, please. What did we? You can't shoot the lions, all right? Look, we're gonna have to escort you off the premises. I'm sorry.
I also realizing now that I used to avoid watching Super Metroid speedruns because I didn't want to like spoil the game for myself. Because I really wanted to play it, and now I have played it, so now I can like watch those. Because they end GDQ with it so frequently.
Yeah, with kill the animals, save the animals.
Yeah. And I would like always like avoid watching the end of the event because of that. And now I can watch it finally. Now I can witness the killing or the saving of the animals live.
To your delight or dismay?
I don't know.
Guess we'll find out.
Depends on what the answer is. I also remember when I didn't know what that meant.
Oh yeah,
It's
I
like,
don't imagine
people
that
will
would be
just
too.
donate and say, by the way, kill the animals. I'm like, what?
What?
Like, I thought it was like an in joke or something, and I guess it kind of
It kind
is,
of is, yeah.
but like, I didn't know it was like literally like a goal for a particular game that they do a lot. I was just like, huh? Like, I thought it was just like a feud between like people who donate who just like, well, like, yeah, kill these metaphorical animals. Don't kill the animals. I just like was confused for the longest
When in
time.
reality, there
I looked
was.
it up and I'm like, and it's like, oh, it's a Super Metroid thing where you can save animals at the end of the game. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
It's like, well,
Because saving the animals is faster in the speedrun sense.
no,
But
killing them is faster.
or killing them is faster, but saving them is more ethically correct.
The moral ambiguity of your violent actions.
Yeah. Are there separate categories for saving or killing the animals or not?
I don't think so. But I
Okay.
think it's still ultimately like up to the speedrunner what they want to do. Because I know
Yeah.
there are some speedrunners who will still save animals just cause.
Yeah.
I don't, unfortunately.
Does it count towards 100%?
No, like I said, it's interesting because it's an interesting detail, but it's completely optional and like
Funny.
has no bearing on anything other than the ending cutscene. Which the only thing that changes is that when you see Zebus exploding behind you, you can see like a tiny pixel flying away from the thing, which is supposed to be their ship, basically. So that's really all that changes in game.
Really?
So in the truest sense of the word, yes, it is entirely optional whether you save or kill the animals, although canonically Samus does save the animals because of
Sure.
something that happens in Fusion, which I'll let you see for yourself.
Okay.
It's actually kind of neat, but yeah. All right, time to kill Kevin the second time. Bye, Kevin.
Oh yeah. Hi, Kevin.
Love it.
Yeah.
What's
There he goes.
Sorry.
I was thinking a lot of people will probably just miss the animals entirely, huh? Like people who don't know what they're doing.
I did. Like,
Yeah,
didn't know.
I would have. If I
Yeah,
didn't
and
know
that's
about
why I
it.
brought it up, because I figured, yeah, there's no way he's gonna see this. I might as well just bring it up.
Well, again, I knew about the animals because I was. In fact, I think I started asking about it before I ran out of the planet. And I was like, okay,
I don't
what about the
remember
animals?
that, but yeah.
Because I knew that they existed, but I didn't know how to save them.
I think I brought it up, and then that kind of sparked the conversation of like, oh yeah, what do I do for that, basically?
Okay, did you bring it up first? I couldn't remember.
Because I definitely remember being like, yeah, because I said something along the lines of, I wonder if Dustin will save or kill the animals, like a very rhetorical.
Yeah, I think you did say that. Yeah.
And it's like, oh right, how do I do that?
That sounds like me.
I was surprised at how dedicated you were to it, because it was really screwing you over there.
I had to fight the final boss like 3 different times because of that.
Yep. Watched the cutscenes 3 different times.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I had to watch the baby die 3 different times.
Yeah.
It did not get easier to watch, I guarantee you.
I wouldn't think so.
But I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I saved them, even if it made the stream like 20 minutes longer than it otherwise would have been.
I'm surprised that stream ended up being the entire thing, like, because it was originally supposed to be, alright, we're beating Super Metroid and then we're doing something else. But no, that actually took the whole stream.
Yeah, it was like the whole 4 hours. It was a lot of time.
I don't think the stream was that long. In fact, it definitely wasn't. But it was probably like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I'm leaning on 2, because just based on where you were in the game.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah.
Was it really only 2 hours, huh?
And
I guess I might have thought that Metroid. What did you say? Didn't you say it was only like going to be like 30 minutes? or something.
I was being optimistic, but yeah, I
Okay,
thought it was.
yeah.
I
That's
honestly
probably why
thought.
that's probably why I thought that it would only be 2 games because I was like, oh yeah, we'll
Like, to
finish the
be
game
fair,
quickly.
because like when you got to the end of Meridia in the stream beforehand, I was like, you could totally beat the game right now, but I forgot I played this game way faster, so it's like, oh well.
Yeah, I specifically remember mentioning like at the end of the finale, like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't do this last night because that would have taken me until like 7 in the
It would have
morning.
been daylight by the time you finished, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Which that would not have been fun.
No, it would not have been. I do not like to stream that late.
Also, oh right, I have to open this. I forgot where the thing is. I think it's up here. Jumping the gun.
Yep.
Which is a shame, because I think I just killed both of those space pirates. I didn't get to show off the little funny thing here where the Metroids will actually go after the pirates first.
Really?
Yeah, like you can literally let the Metroids do the dirty work for you and then just kill them.
That's unbelievably funny. That's a cool detail, actually.
Yeah, like you see the space pirates like react frantically, like oh shit, and then the they'll latch onto them and kill them.
That is funny.
Yeah, I really like that, but oh well, I guess. I mean, if anything, I guess I spared them a much slower and painful death.
Yeah.
Because Plasma Beam is pretty instantaneous.
Yeah, it sure is.
Not gonna go into more detail because of my whole tangent from the other.
I understand.
Oh fuck. But so now that I've said all that, I can finally finish. So yeah, basically you get authorized weapons throughout the entirety of
Oh
Evermore.
yeah.
I know, right? We were in an entirely different section of the game when I was talking about that.
Yep.
But yeah, so, and it's not just like the in story explanation is, oh, like for instance, the power bombs are dangerous because they could kill our team members potentially, so don't use them. But that kind of excuse stops working because you have to wait for them to authorize stuff like the Varia suit, which
What?
is stuff that strictly serves to protect Samus.
Yeah.
The Varia suit does not put anyone in danger unless it like emits rays that cause cancer or something. I don't know.
It might, for all we know, but even then, that is quite silly.
Which reminds me, there's a funny comic about this game actually because of the X-ray visor, where it's just like it just shows some action shots of Samus running around in Metroid Prime 1, and then the very next shot is her sitting down on that thing in the doctor's office, and her arm is all fucked up, and the text bubble just says, "What? Cancer?" Question. I want to see if I can find that. I want to show you that.
Yeah, that's funny.
Because her right arm is always exposed when in the game because he's holding the cannon up.
Yeah.
The X-ray visor, so her arm's all fucked up, and she's like, "What? Cancer? I didn't see this coming." But yeah. So yeah, even shit like the Various suit gets unauthorized, and in fact, it gets even worse because they let Samus basically travel through a superheated area. It's not until you're halfway through the superheated section where the person finally says, "Hey, turn on your Various suit, you're gonna die." It's like,
Oh my God.
once again, something that could have been brought to my attention yesterday.
Yeah. That sounds like a pain.
Yeah, and it takes away the whole, fun of like finding these things. Like, oh wow, okay. But the biggest kicker is that there's a point in the game where Samus literally gets stuck, and she basically says "fuck the commander" and authorizes the weapon herself. At one point, which basically means she could have done this to begin with, and she was deliberately not. Like, you would think Samus would take charge in her own initiative and say, maybe I should turn this suit on that keeps me alive, you know?
Yeah, I would absolutely think she would do that. There's
Yeah, that
no
game's
reason
dumb.
not to.
For
Well,
more
again,
reasons than one.
Unless it's like a case of the whole cancer thing you're talking about. But like, other than that, like, again, there's no reason not to.
Exactly. Also, look at this poor guy. Who the fuck kept him in charge of this post by himself? Like, he's just standing right in the middle of the doorway, like...
Yeah. He's trying his best, I suppose.
Tried. Past tense.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna take a few hits here to grab this missile, because otherwise I'll have to backtrack for it.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth taking the damage, in my opinion. Even though Phazon does kill you pretty quickly, I will admit. Oh, here's an interesting thing about Trilogy. These enemies, they put one of them in that one, like, area of Phendrana Drifts where you have to, like, shoot the stalactites.
Mm-hmm.
They put a singular one there that you only encounter once the first time you visit the area. And I don't know what purpose that was meant to serve.
I don't know.
And if anything, it kind of makes no sense because Metroid's weaknesses is cold environments. So
yeah,
here's a lone Metroid in a cold environment. Okay, cool game.
Yeah, that's weird.
So it was very clearly like a deliberate thing.
So yeah, like, it has to be.
Why? Like, I don't get it. I still don't. Oh, I'm also really close to dying.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck happened?
Oh dear. I just saw your health bar drop like a bunch.
What? Is there a fucking save room nearby?
I think there's one coming up, yeah.
Because when was the last time I saved?
Not recently.
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's one coming up. You're pretty close to one.
This presents a problem.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Gamma line from Sonic Adventure. Like,
yeah.
I think it's when he gets summoned by the TheKleesh flashback, and he's like, time and location unknown, and he like scans and stays quiet for like 5 minutes, and then he's just like, this presents a problem. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm trying to remember if I missed anything with... I think I said everything I wanted to about funny other M game. Oh, just as a heads up, so the baby joke in Terminal Montage, that's actually an other M joke and reference, so look forward to that.
Okay. Because I don't remember much, or I almost said Metroid, it says Samus, what's wrong with me? I don't remember Samus saying the baby in either this game or Super Metroid.
Yeah, on account of Super Metroid not having voice dialogue outside of the opening.
Yeah.
But no, because she says the baby in other M like 20 goddamn times before the game finishes.
What is the baby? Is it a Metroid or is it something else?
Other M takes place immediately after or a few months after Super Metroid, so every time it's talking about the actual baby from Super.
Okay.
Like the baby from Super is like a really huge plot point in Other M for some godforsaken reason.
Interesting.
It's a really, really weird story about placing Samus in like this position of like a mother figure, or of like it tries to do this really weird like double meaning thing that doesn't really make sense for Samus's character.
Sure.
It's hard to, and it's like really on the nose too, like about Samus feeling this mother of like, or like regrets about whatever, not getting to be a mother, which is not a trait, not a story arc I would expect for Samus.
Right.
But they're really on the nose with it. Like the main space station that you play the entire game on, that takes place on, it's called the Bottle Ship, and it's shaped literally like a fucking baby bottle.
How less subtle could you possibly get?
Not to mention how unfitting for a fucking Metroid game.
Yeah.
Also, that was not a save room, that was a missile tree charge.
Fuck. I hope that's not what I was remembering.
I know where there is one, I just don't know how close we are to it. This worries
Surely
me.
it can't be that far away from here, can it?
It's on the way. I just like when I mean I don't know how far away. I don't know how exactly many rooms. Like we're fairly close. But the reason it matters is because I don't know. I forget which. It depends. However many rooms away it is, that's how many enemy encounters we're gonna have.
Yeah.
Before we get there.
At least enemies will drop health pickups along the way, but you could really use a full
I
health
hope.
right. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh,
We're about to fight
God.
some plasma troopers. Yep.
Also,
Hey,
the
guys.
floor is covered with Phazon, so...
Oh, well, yeah. Among
Careful
other
about that,
things.
too. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, the save room is literally in the next room. I just have to survive this room.
Alright, I think you're good. Oh, dear.
I won't not say anything until then.
Alright.
Cause, we're playing with fire here.
Haha. Plasma beam.
I'll count it.
I don't know if the enemies are on fire when you shoot them.
I mean, plasma isn't at all related to fire, but I mean,
Yeah, but like, look what you're doing, these guys. Come on.
I guess. Fuck me for trying to think about actual, real physics versus in-game physics.
Yeah.
This is another one of those spots where you have to. Oh wait, I did it too early. I think this is one of those spots where you have to aim up to actually latch onto the thing. But yeah, because. But I mean, again, I guess it works. You know, plasma, fire, you know, they're both hot.
Yeah.
One is just significantly hotter than the other.
Right.
Like, probably several Kelvin something, or actually, I forget how Kelvin stacks against Celsius and Fahrenheit. I think the measurements are a lot smaller, if I'm remembering correctly.
Kelvin is linear, which is why scientists like it.
That sounds right.
Because Celsius is parabolic for some reason.
What's Fahrenheit? I actually didn't know there was like there was distinctions to them like that. I think that's interesting.
I'm not sure.
I'll have to look that up later, because I actually find that really interesting. Oh god. Alright, I don't care about the plasma troopers, I'm heading straight for the save room.
Yeah,
or the wave troopers.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
This is so stressful to watch. Oh goody, right there.
This is the kind of shit I put myself into.
Yeah, Jesus. Good job.
That's a load off my back.
Yeah, no kidding.
As Omega would say.
Are you winning this thing? Oh, hey, Silas, good to see you. I'm not winning, but Reyna sure is.
Well, I almost wasn't.
Yeah, that is true.
But we're okay.
Yeah, we made it. Life goes on.
Or so
at least
they
since life goes on. I don't know about these space pirates, but you know.
well, not for you. I mean, you're dead, but for everyone else, life goes on. I like that. Actually, I think there's a line like that. I've kind of stopped liking the series for a very long time. But at least for the first 3 games, I actually did genuinely enjoy the Five Nights at Freddy's series.
Yeah?
I think there's a line like that in Ultimate Custom Night, but don't quote me on that, where, like, this person one of these characters, like, does a monologue. Like, because I think the animatronics taunt you every time you die in that game. And there's a specific one that does this whole tangent for your death that like takes 5 minutes, but at one point it's like, well, you know, life goes on. Well, not for you, you're dead, but for everyone else.
That's silly.
So I think that's where I remembered that from. I don't know why I like that so much.
That is funny. I like that.
Does this trick work in this version of the game? Hold on.
Did that new Five Nights at Freddy's game come out? I think it did. It was a launch title for the PlayStation 4, I think.
I wouldn't know. I know what you're talking about, but I haven't been keeping up.
I'm pretty sure it's out. It should be, anyway.
Also, I'm sad because the powerbomb trick doesn't work in this version of the game, apparently.
What's the powerbomb trick?
So at least in the Trilogy version, and I think some other versions of the GameCube version, using a powerbomb will skip this phase because it will actually destroy all those little spots on him, so you can skip straight to the other part of the fight.
That'd be amazing. Why would they patch that out? Well, okay.
Or
I know why
patch
they
it out
patched
just to repatch it back in.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know, but now I have to do this the normal way, and that's tedious.
This boss is so annoying, and that's like 80% of the reason why.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Also, I really want to pick up the pace here because we're so close to the end of the game.
Yeah, we really are.
And at the rate we're continuing, if I do a session 3, it literally will be like 5 minutes of gameplay.
Yeah. Let's try to finish it. We're kind of pushing the time of day here, but I think we've got it.
If this guy will make things fucking better for us.
Yeah, no kidding.
I have to do this again, don't I, when he regenerates? Oh. As far as I'm aware, super missiles are the best way, even though I don't always hit. Because he'll always, like, the collision detection is painfully accurate in this game, which means if your missile rubs against anything, it will explode.
Yep.
Which, fair, is realistic, but, like, no, thank you.
No.
No. I'd be very happy if it didn't do that.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he's already... I hope I didn't miss my chance.
Wow.
Because you can get him, like, at least 2 to 3 times each cycle, and if you do that, you'll only have to get rid of those little blue things on him at least twice in the fight.
Yeah.
Damn it, no. Oh, I was fucking with you guys. As if I didn't need another reason to hate you. I hope we have enough missiles for this fight, too.
For sure.
Considering... I would hope so, considering I'm literally 1 away from getting the last one.
Yeah. I was gonna say, you've got a fair amount left yet.
Holy shit, okay. Like, he won't back away from me. Like, he's on me.
Yeah.
What do you mean that missed? I was, like, at point-blank range. Literally getting rid of this guy's kneecaps. Oh my god, like, get away!
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And then there's all the phazon puddles, like, oh, I don't like this fight at all.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad that you have the powerbomb thing in Trilogy. Oh,
Does that work in Trilogy?
What was that?
Does that work in Trilogy?
Yeah, that's why I was testing it here, because I'm so used to doing that in Trilogy.
Okay. Interesting.
Get off. What the hell? He's really, really mean this time. Look, I'm sorry what I said about your wife. I didn't mean it. He probably just going through a bad divorce right now.
Yeah.
I miss my wife's sadness. I miss her a lot. Jack.
I love the images that are like, I always forget what the setup is, but it's like, she said it's either me or the fish. Sometimes I miss her. Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about too.
Yeah, I have to. Let me look up on images. I'm sure I'd find it in like a second. Sometimes I miss her.
Oh my god, no. I have to do this a third time.
Here it is. Okay, it's either me or the bait and tackle box, she said. Sometimes I miss her.
I like that.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I might actually die,
Oh boy.
which will be a first.
Oh yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Both
It'd be really
in this
unfortunate.
playthrough and just in general for this game. Well, not for this game as a whole, but like this fight.
Yeah.
At least since my first playthrough, because obviously first playthroughs are kind of just whatever. I hope I can kill him here, though. Let's just hope they don't give me shitty enemies to deal with.
Yeah.
What are we getting? Plasma, wave, ice.
Hopefully not ice.
Oh,
Is it
power,
ice?
nice. I couldn't have asked for anything better. Because I could
Is
just
it
super
power?
you
Oh
guys.
shit.
Oh, never mind. There's a nice trooper.
Ugh.
I'm not even gonna fuck with you, because if I can just kill the boss, that will kill everything else.
Yeah. Oh god, you're really pushing it here.
Spawn already. Oh my god.
Did you get it?
No.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
No. Oh dear. Is he gonna spawn again? Aww.
Yeah, that's why I yelled no.
Damn it.
I was.
At least you saved right before. I'm glad she got that save point.
I don't even want to think about. Oh, what the
Oh, that
fuck?
was close too.
Wait, what?
So that was close too.
Yeah, I was really, really hyped up there. Also, what the heck? Why is this happening now?
What is this?
There are Metroids spawning in that room. But that usually doesn't happen until after the fight. Which means...
Maybe it's only after you trigger the fight?
I guess, but even then, that means... I always assumed this game worked like other Metroid games, where when you die, you literally go back to your last save, all progress and everything. But if that's the case, if that's happening, then that means this game stores like specific values about what you've done, regardless of the fact that you're going to a previous save, which is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about that.
Hmm.
Also, I didn't scan this guy last time, but I absolutely love his left profile image. It just looks so derpy.
Does it?
I'll let you catch up.
Yeah. That's
Hey
good.
guys! Like my new phone?
You mega pirate.
He's like, duh. It's like I'm just taking a selfie on his new phone. Like, yeah. Like, that's the one thing that makes this fight all worthwhile, if anything. It's just getting to see that picture.
True.
It takes away all menace of this fight. Well, at least until he starts walking into me like he did last fight.
Yeah.
I feel like we'll do better this time, though.
Hope so.
Also, I think I am actually missing an energy tank.
Oh
Which...
no. It looks like you only have one left, or maybe two.
It looks like two to me.
Okay.
Oh, that's upsetting. I was joking, too, when I said that I would be missing an energy tank.
Oh well.
Better not be like in Fendron. Where is he? Oh.
Yeah, this boss is so annoying.
I mean, I guess it's the last fight before, like, Ridley, so I guess it needs to be hard, but...
Still, though.
He's spawning way sooner. I don't know why. I'm not playing this game on hard mode, am I?
I hope not.
I don't think that's a thing you can change mid-playthrough. So I'm gonna say no.
Probably not, then.
But...
This game doesn't have, like, adaptive difficulty or anything, does it?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I don't think it does. I think it's all just damage-based.
Yeah.
Or how many hits it takes to kill things, rather.
Right. Yeah, these guys are annoying.
Oh, yeah. And all the while you have to listen to this music of all things, the Chozo Ghost music.
Ugh, yeah.
Okay, he let me hit him a second time here. Oh, I know what it is. So I think there's a thing. I didn't realize this affected the fight, but my strategy is I usually go to stand where he previously was.
Mm-hmm.
And that forces him to spawn at, like, 2 of the other spots that he spawns at.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't know that made him prolong the phase, so that's interesting.
Weird. I was, like, really a lot better that time. Good job.
Yeah, like... that's so different.
Like a night and day difference.
Also, this animation, funny enough, is changed in Trilogy for some reason. She doesn't do that, like, jittering pose. She just kind of, like, looks at her suit and goes, huh, neat.
Huh.
Appropriate response, yes. Oh, she goes, huh, neat? Huh, neat.
Huh, neat. It's like, you know, so much shit has happened to her over the years and doesn't even faze her.
I don't think you intended that pun, but...
I acknowledged what I was about to say right before I said it. I was like, oh yeah, that works. I continued my sentence.
Yep, that's supposed to be my last energy tank, and there's clearly a spot for one more.
Ah.
Which one is it? By chance, do you think you could pull up a little list of, like, E-tanks over there,
sure.
and just, like, name them off to me? Because
no problem.
that way I can just proceed.
I look up Metroid Prime, and the first auto-predict search in Google is Metroid Prime 4. That's sad.
Don't remind me, games.
Alright, Metroid Prime game energy tank list.
I mean, again, I'm glad it's not a missile or something like that. It's something I can actually reasonably...
Okay, in Talon Overworld, there's cargo freight lift to deck Gamma. Or
I don't know the room names.
Okay. Concealed within the wrecked elevator, you got that one.
What's that one?
The one underwater. Right before the elevator.
Underwater.
Wait. It's like in the elevator underwater, like the frigate elevator.
Oh, did I? I'm surprised you remember that, because I don't even remember if I got it.
I think you did.
Oh, now you make me unsure. No, I might. I probably have. It's hard to miss. At least that's what I'm telling myself to feel better.
Yeah. Okay, well, what would be the most practical way to explain these to you without me, like, having to look really close at the details of them?
That's a good question.
I can tell you there were 2 in Talon Overworld. There were 5 in Chozo Ruins. There were 2 in Magmoor Caverns. There were 3 in Pandana Drifts. And there were 2 in Pizon Mines.
All right, let's go over those one by one, because if I can just remember what each one is, then maybe that'll help. So, 2 in Talon Overworld.
Yes.
When you say Talon, does the guide count the frigate as Talon Overworld?
Yes.
Okay, so one of those is the frigate one in the water. The other one... What's the other one? This game's so huge that I fucking... Oh, shit.
It's also in the frigate, if that helps.
It's also in the frigate? There's 2?
Yeah, there's one in like a... You have to use the bombs to get up to it. I think you got that one.
Oh, right, in the water.
Yeah.
Did I get that one?
I'm pretty sure you did.
Okay, I know what those are. Chozo Ruins. I know there's one. There's one hidden in... Oh my god. This fucking guy won't stop shooting at me. Because he's knocking me off the spider ball track.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that.
But I can't really get him from here. So in Chozo Ruin... God, nope, don't shoot me! That was scary. Alright, we're good. Alright, you're gonna die. Ah, that was satisfying. So in Chozo, there's like one that's in a separate room. Okay, there's one you get after you beat the Hive. There's one you get in like a spaced off room near where you use the spider ball track. And then there's one that you literally like that's in the main central part of Chozo Ruins, but you have to like get to it from another way because it's too high up.
Yep.
And those are the 3 I remember. Is that all there are in Chozo or in Chozo Ruins?
Oh,
There's a 4th one?
there are 5.
5. Oh.
I think you got this 4th one that I'm looking at. It's in, like, it's called Furnace.
Furnace.
Wait.
Is it like up on the rafters or something? No, that's a missile I'm thinking of.
It gives pictures for all of them, and 2 of them are...
Actually, I think... Is there a chance you could just DM me the pictures?
Yeah, sure. That's a great idea.
Because I think that might be... I could probably recognize.
I'll just DM you all of them, I guess.
I should have thought of that first.
Yeah, I didn't think of that either, so it's fine. Okay,
You both did the dumb.
I'll copy them en masse, and then I'll just post them all to you at once.
Oh my fucking god.
What's up?
I need to go back to Phazon Mines.
Oh, what'd you forget?
The fucking last Chozo artifact.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is going swimmingly.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh. Oh no.
What's up?
I remember... my memory doesn't serve me that well.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like I remember Meta Ridley and the final boss taking really long times just in general. Like, just on their own right.
Yeah.
I think I might want to do a 3rd session.
Really?
Because, what is it? It's 5 in the morning?
Yeah.
At the rate I'm going at, I easily see myself, like, finishing this at, like, 6. Which I don't want to do.
Yeah, that's really late.
Because for me, like, that's pretty much when daylight starts coming up, and I don't like that. So for me, and I think that's usually, at least from what that you've told me, that's usually where you kind of cut things off too.
Yeah.
So let's see. I think just so that I have a sense of security, I think what I want to do here is get the artifact and then find that last E-tank. I'll go save at my ship, and then the final bosses will be their own session.
Alright.
And then, I guess because, like I said, that will probably take, like, only a half hour to do. We'll probably do that idea I had about, like, I don't know, a Super Metroid speedrun or something.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Adapt.
Yeah, exactly.
And plus, I think, because you know how we were talking about that weird thing about, not talking a whole lot during speedrun?
Yeah.
I think, because for this stream we're doing the whole co-host thing, it actually, that'll allow me to, like, not have to worry about checking chat and shit while I'm playing and trying to actually do the run.
Yeah.
So I think that might actually work
Absolutely.
out surprisingly well.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I wasn't being a dunce and I didn't miss stuff, this would have easily taken 2 sessions. But hey, we got pretty close, so, you know.
Yeah. We're still making really, really good time.
Oh yeah.
Alright, that's all of them. I got them on your DMs.
Nice. Where am I? I can't see anything. Am I, like, in a pit? Oh, wait. What?
Ah! What's going on?
I just lost all my bearings. Like, where am I? Which way am I facing?
Oh, there you go. There's a door.
But am I just going back through the same door I was just in, or am I... Oh, there's a morph ball hole. I didn't see that.
Okay. There you go.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. Well, I guess to answer that question from earlier, I guess I am no longer winning.
Oh, well.
Maybe the real winners are the friends we made along the way.
That's the spirit.
The real E-Tank is the friends we made along the way.
No real winners are the E-tanks we forgot along the way.
That E-Tank is probably having a fucking rave right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Even Squidward misses you. E-Tank just dancing about. Oh. Fuck these Metroids.
Yeah.
You have to come back here too. Like, because you need the Phazon suit to get that. I don't think you can boost it even with every E-Tank. So
Really?
you do have to backtrack through here after the boss fight, which means there will be Metroids here, which is...
Ugh.
It's stupid. It's annoying.
That's a pain.
Still, I don't think it's nearly as bad as the Impact Crater. Because, like, you have to climb a fair way up.
I hate the Impact Crater.
And they have the Fission Metroids there, which are the ones that split in 2.
Yep.
And as far as I'm aware, they constantly respawn.
Yep,
so you can't just kill all the enemies in the room. I have tried
to kill all of them before, and it is not feasible.
So yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all.
Like, eventually what I just ended up doing is just spamming my super missiles, or my super bombs.
I tried doing that. I wanted to do that, but I was like, I have a final boss to fight. Like,
yeah, that's the only other thing is, like, I need those for the final boss, I'm pretty sure. So it's like, you know.
Especially because the second phase spawns those fucking things, and I much rather take them out with like missiles and power bombs than actually kill them.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, oh shit, I think I have the hiccups. Fuck.
Oh.
I haven't had hiccups in a long time, so that's interesting.
I get hiccups probably like, I don't know, maybe once or twice a month. And I hate them. They're the worst.
They're just not even like, they don't even hurt, they're just like annoying, you know?
Yeah, it's so... It's like the only thing I want when I have them is for them to go away. Nothing else matters at that moment.
Yeah, exactly. I also hate when like I get. Well, I mean, this is slightly more preventable, but I just hate when like my foot or hand falls asleep.
Oh yeah.
Or I think some people refer to it as pins and needles. I think that's the expression.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the same thing. I don't actually. I always understood pins and needles as like just a feeling of wanting to move your legs around,
Oh,
like get up and walk or whatever.
I interpret it as like all the little fuzzy, weird like things
Yeah,
that you feel when your foot falls
I
asleep.
that's also something I think it could be. I'm not exactly again. I'm not 100% sure.
Because like the second thing makes more sense to me, but I kind of get where you're coming from.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly if it's here or there, but both make sense to me. I think. Well, maybe not the first one as much, but that's just what I interpreted it as. But I'm gonna look it up now because now I'm curious.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Yeah.
One of those bullets is gonna fucking hit me.
Okay, pins and needles are a sensation of uncomfortable tingling or prickling, usually felt in the arms, legs, hands, or feet.
So the second thing then.
Yeah, I guess it is the second thing.
See,
Then,
yeah, I thought that made a lot more sense.
yeah, yeah. What's the other thing that I'm thinking of then? Disdain as a hiccough.
Dustin is hiccup. Same.
Thanks, Silas.
Shit. I think once I get to Magmore, I'll take a look at the items or the E-tank. I also don't know how much it'll help because like I said, I'm having a hard time remembering which one it would be. And I like how this has happened for both of the Metroid streams you've been present for. I got everything in Fusion. I got everything in Metroid 1 and 2. Metroid 1 was the one I was more worried about.
Yeah, what did you forget? Did you forget something in Super Metroid?
Yeah, it was the missile, remember? Like, I think we were talking about it earlier.
Oh, yeah!
Because I was like,
Yeah,
40 of
you were
those.
missing one missile?
Yeah, because I was like, oh, there's 40 of them, and 48 of them in this game. Which one would it be?
Yeah, that's... Oh my god.
Somehow I found it on a whim, though.
Oh, yeah, you did.
And I was honestly just very happy with that. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's have a look. Also, the game's slowing down for some reason in the background, even if it's paused. Oh shit, there's a lot more than I gave credit. Okay, there's
I think it's 14.
There's that one. There's that one, I got that. Got that. Got that. I think I got that. The one in Chozo Ruins that you spider ball track towards inside like the little cage. I think.
I'm not sure.
I definitely got that one in Magmore. Ooh, what's this? Oh, okay, I know what that one is. I got that one in Phendrana. I can't tell what the second Phendrana one is. Or third, actually. Wait, what? Yeah, third one. What is that?
I don't know what order you're looking at these in. I assume top to bottom, but like...
Yeah, top to bottom. The third Phendrana Drifts one, it's like inside a little snow hole.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm looking at that one now.
What room?
I think that might be where like the big half pipe is. Maybe.
Maybe. What is the room called? Or if you still have it open anyway.
Let me get that back up. I didn't close it.
Got that one. Got that one.
transport access. It's
Transport access. I think that's the one.
Sealed within a tunnel blocked with ice. Use the plasma beam to break through the ice.
I got that. Okay. Well, the only ones I have a hunch it might be is the ones in the, or one of the two in the frigate, or that one of the ones in Fendrana. Which one's faster to check right now? Probably Fendrana. We're right here.
Yeah. You can get there pretty quickly from where you are.
Yeah, there's an elevator right here. Just not the one I want. Well, actually, no, I think this one works out.
Okay.
God damn it. I might not even save at my ship. I might just find the item and like, alright, where's the next save room?
Right.
What a clusterfuck.
Oh, well. What's to do after the last tank, though? Is it just
literally
the
just
end
the
of the
final
game?
bosses? Because let's see, do I have every artifact?
I think so.
Yeah, I have every artifact, so that's literally fight Meta Ridley, and then by extension fight Metroid Prime. Oh, I see what you did, Nintendo, you fucking bastards. Ooh. Can I backtrack this way? Yeah, I can. What am I saying? There's a track right there. Oh boy. Or maybe that Chozo Ruins one, that's also very possible.
Maybe.
I doubt... Well... I was so worried about fucking missiles that...
Well, you got all the missiles at least.
That is true. I would be very upset right now if it were a missile versus an energy tank. Like, I would be significantly
be
more
14
upset.
energy tanks and not 48 missiles we have to check.
No.
You know?
There's even more than 48 in this game, because...
Really?
Super Metroid has a maximum capacity of 230 for some reason.
What the hell?
This game, it's the full 250, so... That's
Jesus,
like...
so it's like 52?
Something like that. Alright. Let's go this way.
54, I think.
54? That sounds right.
Wait. You said 230 in Super Metroid?
230 in Super...
250 in this
one.
That'd be 52, yeah.
Yeah, I think that sounds right. Oh, fuck. I can't believe I have to come back here for a third time. And and again, I don't know yet. I might be wasting my fucking time here.
True.
Oh, sad.
Very sad. Very unfortunate. I cry.
I want to. Oh, shit. I mean, if it were to happen with any of these games, I suspected Prime, because it's 3D, it's a lot larger in terms of just world size, I guess. But, like, still not happy about it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But, like, again, it's only one item, not... And it's one of those smaller in supply.
Yeah.
Do I have every power bomb, though? I think I saw 8 earlier in my amount, and that's the maximum. So, yeah, I think we have 8 power bombs.
Cool.
Those would be a lot harder to remember.
Hmm.
Well, maybe not, because there's so few of them.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What's that? What's the upgrade for each one? Is it 2?
1.
Oh, really? Okay.
You start with 4 of all things,
Interesting.
and you... So yeah, there's 4 upgrades in the game.
Oh, so that's like not much at all.
No, now that I say it out loud, there's one in Chozo, there's one in Phendrana. No, there's 2 in Phendrana. Where's the 4th one? I don't really care to think about it right now, because I'm trying to find E-tanks.
Yeah.
I think I went too far. Wait, did I? I don't. What room is it? What is this? It would help if this. Okay, no. Where I want to check? You know, it would really help if these rooms didn't stay dark.
Yeah.
I get it. I did the puzzle with the thermal visor, but now I just want to backtrack, and you're making this so hard for me.
Yeah.
Is that it? I don't see anything. Damn it.
What, did you get this one?
Yeah, it's supposed to be behind this thing. I think it's faster to head out, to just exit this way, though.
Alright.
Hello. What were the other places I wanted to check?
I think you were gonna check the frigate?
Ah, that's right.
And maybe one in Chozo, I think.
Yeah, that's right. What sucks about Phendrana, though, I think I said this last session, is it's so much more out of the way.
Yeah.
Than all the other areas in the game.
Yeah. It's like, there's only one path to get to it.
Yeah, and there's a couple, but they're all through Magmore.
And it takes so long compared to everywhere else to get there.
I fell for hours! That's pretty good, actually.
Thanks. I practiced that one a lot.
Luckily, I found a magic balloon. It's so dumb.
It is. I like that, though.
Damn. Now I regret not starting at the time I wanted to. It would have only been 4.
Yeah.
Like they say in Brooklyn, early to bed, early to get the worm. Or is it the bagel? Let's see.
There's a YouTube poop that I enjoy. It's like another video that Mina showed me. It wasn't one she made, but it's like, what was the? It's like, you know what to say in Brooklyn. Yeah. I like that
a lot.
It's good.
I doubt I would find it, but
I'll have to ask her if she has it on hand. It's so funny.
You know what they say in Brooklyn.
I like that. It's so funny.
Dumb shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, that's my sense of humor, alright.
I love YouTube poops. They're so stupid. But like in all the right ways.
Yeah, I think that's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
I wonder what's for dinner. there's been so many different eras of like YouTube poops, because like the original era was of course the CDI games,
Yeah.
and I guess by also Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog was a big one.
Same Pingus.
Pingus, and then my personal favorite. No.
Yeah.
The
Stain is a
YouTube
YouTube poop. That's me.
That's not. I mean, that's not too far
I live
off.
and
I don't
breathe.
think.
Hmm?
I was just confirming with the chat message. Like, yeah, I don't think that's too far off of a description.
Yeah.
Early to bed, early to get the e-tank. Well, I guess that's my coping mechanism now, just for this, just YouTube poop quotes.
Yeah. It brings you to a happier place.
My ship's right here too.
Okay.
Shit.
Save and come back later. It's getting really late.
Yeah, I think that's the best idea.
Alright.
Now it's gonna bug me for the next few days what the fuck it was. Well, actually, what I could do is between now and then, I could like look for it, not save my progress, and then just go head straight for it on stream.
If you want to do that, that sounds okay.
Yeah, I don't think that would take too long.
Okay.
So that's what I'll do. Yeah, we're gonna save here, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, it's getting really late.
Yeah, I'm extremely tired.
Yeah.
Me...
Well, we tried. We got really close.
Did I actually hit the save button? Yeah, I mean we're really where we are at endgame. Like,
yeah, we could go there at any time.
It was it was on track. I will say that. Also, I saved twice. Wait a minute. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
What? Holy crap. What'd you do?
Why do I only have 245 missiles?
Oh no.
Alright,
Did you not get it?
Let's
What?
Let's turn off current emulate. Let's turn off the game. Alright, it's just you know what?
That's real nice. What the? I could have sworn you got all of. Well, I mean, I wouldn't know, but like, you seem so assured of yourself.
I thought so.
You even
too.
got that one where you were like, okay, if I have 200 missiles here, that means I'm doing okay, and you got that.
So what?
Oh no.
All right. Well, I am very, 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 very disappointed right now. I have to go look for where those things at some point between now and the next stream, and
you know, maybe if we're lucky, they'll be like next to each other. I don't know, because if you missed one, you might have missed the other.
The 200 missile thing, because that means I can easily narrow down which ones they aren't based on how far in the game it was.
That's a good point.
You should sue. Yeah, I'm suing Nintendo.
Exactly. So that gets rid of like what, like 40 of them, something like that.
Yeah, because 200. So that's like okay.
Oh, that's a solid 40.
40?
45. Wait, what's wrong with me? But yeah, 40 times 5. It's 200. Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about how many they aren't. Okay, I thought you were saying like, wait, I have to check 40 of them?
It gets rid of 40 of them, yeah.
So that leaves You said there were 52, so that's like what, 12?
Yeah, 12.
They could be. Okay.
That's not bad, I guess.
I guess. Well, yeah, I'll check that in between, and
Okay.
we'll come back to this. I honestly don't know right now, but if I wanted to project something, I would say maybe Sunday or Monday. Like if I want to be just generous,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't tell. But I guess I'll just say that for now because I just want to get to bed.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming in, watching
Yeah.
me fall apart over the course of 3 hours.
We tried. We really did.
We did, yes. So
We got some.
yeah. So Sunday or Monday, probably, maybe. Dustin and I will come back and we'll finish this game. I hope.
Yeah.
I don't know what else could go wrong. Everything that I thought could go wrong did. So
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So
It's not even like you missed one of both. Like it's like
one of
a
both.
slap in the face. Like god damn it.
It's exactly what I told you. It's exactly what I said didn't want to happen. Miss one missile. So,
Yeah.
you know.
But again, though, you got that 200 points, so it really narrows it down pretty much.
Yeah, but the E-tank is still up in the air. But yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the way we're looking. So thanks
well.
everyone for coming in.
Yeah. Thanks everybody.
And for the sake of Dustin and myself, good night, all of you.
See you later.